What's going on, man? Yo, what's happening? Live right now. It's Lady Talk to me. Yeah. I am the Don Turbo calling Young.
And I am April. What's going on?
By the name of First D, man, we got a real special show for y'all tonight, man.
We want everybody to like, share, subscribe.
Yeah. Hit the like button, hit the share button, man. Tag a friend in the comments.
And subscribe to our YouTube channel too, y'all. Baby Talk TV.
You tuned in to Major Talk TV right here in Monkey Town, where everything is wet, major. Hey man, just getting on YouTube right now, man. I do want to thank everybody that have been tapping into our YouTube, man. We just started recently. It's going up fast, man. We just seeing our subscribers coming in. We just seeing our views, man. We appreciate all that for real, man.
Yep, we do.
And if you're not subscribed, man, look us up right now on YouTube. Major Talk TV on YouTube. Major Talk TV. Young nigga from the ghetto, it's so
Hey, Bobby, how you doing, cousin? I hope you feel better. You got 24 hours.
Man, y'all tag some friends in the comments, man. Tag some friends in the comments.
Hey, Bobby, it's a top fan on top of her name.
Top fan. Shouts out to Bodeg, man. Shouts out to Tamika Smith, right?
Yeah.
Shouts out to Tamika Smith, man. Hey, send your cash out, Tamika. Hey, we gonna buy you lunch. You know something? You been supporting that like I don't know what.
Courtesy of Major Talk TV.
Send your cash out, man.
Hey,
Tamika Smith. We got some special guests in the building, man. We got celebrity cuts in the building. Marcelo. What's happening? Who we got? We got Rich Pooh in the building. BMF in the building, man. We got BMF A&R in the building, man.
Yeah.
We got Stacey Smith in the building too, man. This shit about to be major, man. Yeah, they already know, man. What's going on the weekend? What y'all got going on? What y'all been doing? What y'all do the weekend? Man, the weekend. Man, I you know me on the weekend. I relax on the weekend, man. No lie, I relax.
We didn't relax, did we, sir?
Hey, we turned up at the Cosmopolitan, man.
Yes, we did.
It was cool. My homeboy Screw showed up and showed out. Oh yeah, shout out to Screw, man. He was one of the artists that came through the showcase.
He want him and Moolah gotta go up against each other, you know, on the tie.
Nah, matter of fact, when that big article on there, we might just go and let them just perform anyway. Shouts out to Screw, man. Shouts out to Moolah. Hey, anyway, this Saturday, man. This Saturday, we got Fabo at the Cosmopolitan, man. On Glenwood, right by the flea market, man. We got Fabo in the building, man. We got my homeboy Screw single release party. Woo! We about to be lit, man. Hey, man, right now, y'all tell a friend to tap into this live, man. We about to get started in just a second, man. We're trying to let some more people get into the live. That's right. Oh yeah, man.
Man, you know what? Back to the weekend, you that hot boy. You know, we know you relaxing and engineering and doing your part that you do. You know what I'm saying? While we was we had a great time.
Hey, we took Major Talk to the streets.
Yeah.
I seen some of the footage, man. I wish I would have came on that, man. But yeah, y'all. Man, don't you worry about all that. You just worry about all that good editing and getting these files and all that put out. You know me. You got the street. I'm so laid back right now, man. It damn near take moving the mountain to get me to come out. Yeah, man. We taking Major Talk to the streets, man. So if y'all want interviews, y'all want to catch our performance. Man, y'all get at us, man. Major Talk TV. I am the Don Turbo calling y'all.
And I am April. What's going on?
I go by the name of First D, man. And one more time, man. We checking in in front of Monkey Town, man. With everything is what? Major. Y'all tell a friend, man. Y'all come on in. Hit the like button, hit the share button. Tag a friend in the comments. Got celebrity cuts in the building. Got Rich Pooh BMF in the building. Got Stacey Smith in the building, man. If y'all want to ask any question, man, y'all hit the comment. Get us in the comment.
Hey man, when you shooting a video for this song?
Man, Slammin' Hammond, shouts out to David Hammond, man. He just did his last verse on it, man. We about to get ready to shoot that video real soon. Whoa, he need it enough, so you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
This ain't the final mix on it. I got my homeboy doing the final mix on it. The video coming real soon, man. Y'all stay tuned. Y'all stay tuned, man.
We definitely go live. They go live.
Oh yeah, we going live at the video shoot. It's about to be major. I be on my grind, I'm capping, bonafide. Whistle on my side when I'm trapping. Who am I? Posted with some niggas. Tell a friend, man. Y'all hit the share button, hit the like button.
Y'all make sure social circle, District 1 City Council, vote for Athens GA. Y'all make sure y'all got that vote for that man. I know a lot of y'all, he on the ground. Y'all tell him y'all gonna vote for him. Make sure y'all do y'all part, you know what I mean?
Exactly. Early vote have started.
Even from a lot of footwork, man.
Yo.
A lot of footwork.
Yeah.
Early vote have started,
You
man.
know what I seen though? He kept more about Walton County, not just social circle. He be in Monroe. He be talking to people in Monroe. He be everywhere. So, I salute him, and I'm with him. I wish I could vote for him. I'm telling everybody for social circle, vote for Athens GA.
Social circle, y'all heard it, man. Y'all vote for Athens GA, man. City Council District 1. He really worked. Hey, next week we got we're gonna do the election thing, right?
Yeah.
Next week we're gonna be all about the election.
It's the last episode we're gonna have before election day. So we actually got some of the candidates coming in. They're gonna give us that last word before we actually go out to vote and everything. So it's gonna be an episode y'all definitely wanna tune in. So,
oh yeah, we're gonna have some people sitting down asking some questions, man, important questions that that people gonna know. So y'all stay tuned, man. Major Talk TV.
So let me ask you this: how was it seeing your first interview reposted and everything? It came out pretty good.
Amazing. We discussed a little mishap, but I just felt like it flowed so natural. I was looking at Steve Harvey like an affirmation, and what he said is, find your dream, whatever you good at, that don't take no effort. Stick to it and do it. And I see, I heard him in one ear, and I saw the interview on one side, and I just saw how much it flowed. Y'all know I be nervous.
Yeah.
Y'all know that.
We be real. Like we all become prisoners of our nerves sometimes. You know what I'm saying? Like that's something that I don't care how long you do it. Like when it's time for the cameras to come on, it's always a funny feeling that you're gonna feel. But I think with experience, that funny feeling turns into excitement. You know what I'm saying? It don't necessarily feel like nervousness. It's more so excitement.
Adrenaline, I don't know, like.
Oh yeah, once that lights, camera, action. Hey, it's showtime, dude.
But yeah, man,
ain't no more nerves.
The first solo interview, man, it was dope. It was dope.
Thank you.
Yeah, man, and yeah, you've been out here getting all the footage out here in the streets.
You already know, man. We take a major talk to the street.
He put me in training.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, he put me in training. He tell you he's showing me some moves,
Yeah, show how to work the camera. You know what I'm saying? So
I can get some footage of y'all. The people always over the camera.
See, when everybody get on point with everything, we don't all have to be at the same place at the same time. And we're gonna make sure that we can bring that major talk anywhere, pretty much everywhere at the same time. We trying to be all over.
Exactly. We taking it around the world, man.
Right.
Major Talk TV, man. Hey, we got a special guest coming up, ain't we?
Yeah, man. That's right.
Who we got coming up, man?
Man, I think I want to go ahead and bring up Stacey Smith. He got some music for us and everything.
Exactly. I got my dog Stacey Smith in the building, man. Come on up, man.
All right. Welcome.
I'm going to play one of your songs right now. This right here, Girl, I Thank You. Stacey Smith.
Stacey Smith, man.
Oh, man.
Girl, I thank you. Major Talk TV, man. We got the exclusive heat.
Thank you for loving me for me. And I thank you for being my peace. And I thank you for being understanding. And I thank you for loving on me. Sometimes I feel like I don't deserve you for all of everything that you do. But I know you got me just for me with everything that I've been going through. All the nights waking up and I was going to blood. being there for me when no one else was. Pushing in when I had a line. Couldn't wait no longer for me to take my time. Girl, I thank you for loving me for me. And I thank you for being my peace. And I thank you for being understanding. And I thank you for loving on me. Girl, I thank you for loving me for me. And I thank you for being my peace. And I thank you for being understanding. And I thank you for loving on me. Girl, I thank you for loving me for me. And I thank you for being my peace. And I thank you for being understanding. And I thank you for loving on me. When I was down and out, you picked me up, told me to forget everything and said, I got you. Hear my heart, show me how to love again. I began to trust and you became more than a friend. My joy, my peace, and everything else in between. See, I can't see living without you. Because our love is true. Girl, I thank you for loving me for me. And I thank you for being peace. And I thank you for being understanding. And I thank you for loving on me. Girl, I thank you for loving me for me.
People, all the ladies out
And
there,
I
man.
thank you
All the
for
ladies
being
out
my
there.
peace. And I thank you for being understanding. And I thank you for loving on me. Girl, I thank you for loving me for me. And I thank you for being my peace. And I thank you for being understanding. And I thank you for loving on me. Girl, I thank you for loving me for me. And I thank you for being my peace. And I thank you for being understanding. And I thank you for loving on me.
Yes.
Stacey Smith, man.
Girl, I thank you.
Stacey Smith,
Put me on the spot, man.
He just dropped the album. He just dropped the album too, man.
Girl, I thank you. That song right there is powerful. That's powerful.
Hey, man, that's a special song right there. I wrote that one for the love of my life, man.
Nice.
She was there when I was at my rock bottom.
Oh, man.
And she got to where I'm at now, to the top.
Yeah.
So she never fought.
She deserves all the praise.
Yes.
Salute, all
Yes,
that.
man,
Yeah,
man.
for sure. Man, let me give her a round of applause. So, off camera, before we got started, I asked you, we was playing your music. I asked you where you record at, because you got a real good sound. It sounds really smooth. And you told me you record at home. So right now I want you to get into your process of making music, how long you've been doing it, and where'd you learn from? Like how you figure out how to go into the studio by yourself and produce that type of sound?
I've been doing this 20 plus years now.
That's a long time.
For a long time. Hey.
And I've been performing since I was 5.
Whoa.
Oh man, so this all it's natural.
So where did it all start? Like initially, if you started performing at 5, like what was the initial start?
I started at First AB Church in Monroe, Georgia.
Shout out to First AB.
First AB.
My brothers and my cousins were singing in the choir, and they formed a group, and I was the youngest. And so they brought me in and took care of me.
That's what's up. So in your beginning, was it something that you wanted to do, or did you just do it because the older cats around you kind of brought you into it?
I'm gonna tell you a true story. I've always loved music. Has always been a part of my life. You know, when the family get together and they drink and they play the old school and stuff.
Oh, yeah.
So music has always been a part of me. But when I actually started singing in the choir, I actually tried out and did a talent show.
Yeah.
At Monroe Elementary Primary School.
Yeah.
And I did Lionel Richie, I can't remember the song, but I got a standing ovation.
Yeah, okay.
And I knew then this is what I wanted to do.
Yeah.
That feeling. At
Yeah.
early age,
Well, that standing ovation meant everything.
Yes.
Who's Stacey Smith, man.
And I thank you for being
Streaming on all platforms. Apple Music, Amazon, Spotify.
And I thank you for loving
Y'all download the music, man.
And I thank you for being my peace. And I thank you for being understanding. And I thank you for
All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and jump back into it.
That's right.
We had a slight interruption. We got knocked off live, so we had to get everything back going. So I wanna ask you this. You got a project that just came out, right?
Yes.
Okay. When did you drop?
Yesterday.
Okay. Okay. Nice. What was the name of your project?
The Unforgettable EP.
Unforgettable
EP.
How many songs total you got on there?
It's only 7 songs.
7 songs.
Yeah.
Okay. I mean, with how things are nowadays, that's actually not a bad number to have. Like I seen projects 4 or 5 songs on them. Chris Brown did an album like 40-something songs on it. So I mean, it's however many songs it takes for you to get your point across. Go ahead. If it takes 7, you do 7. If it takes you 20, do 20.
So let me ask you this: how many of the songs on the EP are dedicated to the women, like the one we just heard? I like it.
Let me see. If it's anything, Savannah Sunrise. Man, girl.
Or tell me your favorite. What's your favorite? Or is this your favorite?
Savannah Sunrise is my favorite.
Why?
Savannah Sunrise.
Yeah.
Tell me why and tell me what inspired it.
Me and my wife went to the beach. And I wrote down our experiences. Not in detail, but I wrote down some of our experiences.
Yeah. What's up?
And actually I released Savannah Sunrise, 2 months ago?
About 2 months ago.
About 2 months ago. I did the single. That was a single. And then I released the album. But yeah, Savannah Sunrise is probably my favorite.
Okay. You got any shows coming up?
Actually, we have a show coming up. Our first show is in January. I have an artist that I just signed. I'm gonna premiere him. We're gonna have a show down in Social Circle at the camp.
Nice.
I will get everybody dates and details.
Yeah, make sure we get the invite.
Okay, so not only do you make your own music, but you also sign artists. So you have a record label.
I own my own record label.
Okay, what's the name of it?
Grand Oaks Music ENT.
Grand Oaks Music ENT.
Yeah,
Okay. So
and
was this the artist you just signed? Is that your first act?
Yes.
Okay. So what made you shift from actually being an artist to wanting to be behind the scenes in an executive role?
Honestly, I didn't want to be.
Yeah.
I honestly didn't. I started the label for me, for personal reasons and business reasons.
Yeah.
But then it just came. And then when I heard him, because I had like almost 20 different artists hit me up.
Oh man.
And I'm like, okay. And I didn't hit everybody back up.
Yeah.
Right.
But his dad called me, told me he wanted to hear his son. And I said, okay. And when I heard him, I'm like, man, he's young, not bad looking, and he's hip to what's going on now.
Is he hungry?
Hey,
Is he hungry?
He's hungry.
He hungry.
listen, I'm saying you just knocked out so many you checked so many boxes with that. He's young, he's not bad looking.
You know what's going on.
He's hit into what's going on, and he's hungry. That sounds like the makings of a superstar right there.
Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah. What's his name again?
His name is Sniper.
Sniper. Is he a singer or a rapper?
He's a rapper.
So you okay? So now this is a little bit more interesting. Hearing your music, obviously you're soulful. You have you're into R&B and things like that. So what made your first signee be a rapper? Like what was it about him that you just had to have him on your label?
Honestly, when I first heard him, and even though I knew his mom and knew his dad, that didn't do nothing for me. I look for talent. Are you willing to listen? And are you willing to learn?
Right.
He was already hungry.
Right. Yeah.
So if you're willing to listen and you're willing to learn, I could do something with that.
Yeah.
So basically, you saying like, you know, he was you looking for somebody that's teachable.
Yeah.
Like, you know, able to take direction. Yeah. So
It's hard, man. You know,
it ain't hard to find them.
because I'm gonna be, you know, I can even say myself, man. You know, when you feel like you've been doing something for so long and you feel like you know so much, it's hard to take direction from somebody. And so being open and able to be molded and be taught that's something that's rare because like I said, I struggle with that. I struggle with kind of taking my own, getting outside myself. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And being able to really just to let new ideas come in and kind of, you know, change the way I'm looking at things.
kind of like adapt.
But
So,
yeah,
you know,
But
to
see,
other environments, you see your own, but you know, you bring
Yeah.
other stuff in the mix.
but see, I was a rapper before.
Oh, yeah, he's a rapper.
Okay.
I remember you and Johnny White were rapping together
Yeah.
one time.
I'm fine.
Okay.
But my heart is with singing.
Uh-huh.
So I went back to that. And when I heard him, I said, okay, that's it. And it I can't describe it as just something that you know.
Yeah.
When you have talent and raw and it's like that, I couldn't miss that opportunity.
It's like an artist feeding your passion. You
Yeah,
know, it's
yeah.
a different level.
That's
like
what's up.
when, that's what's up.
That's what's up. So, in addition to your album that just dropped and your label with your new signee, what else do you have going on? Like, what else is in the works?
Well, right now we're trying to get together a tour. I have one more artist that I had, but we're gonna see what's going on with that. But we're gonna start a tour in January and go from there. And I've already started working on my second album.
Yeah.
Nice,
So-
nice. Okay.
You gotta-
I'm trying to keep some music out there.
I'm working, man.
Yeah.
Man.
Back
That's
to
it.
this. Being independent, what are some of the struggles that you run into when it comes to putting your music out and actually reaching the audience to where, you know, people are gonna hear your stuff?
I would say marketing. And another thing was you always question yourself, will they like it?
Right.
But I've learned, and this year I've learned, you're not going to be able to satisfy everybody.
That's
Exactly.
That's right.
But I do have a following, and there's going to be that following that's going to like my music.
Right.
Those that don't, I'm not worried about them.
Right. Okay, man. When it comes to your music, I want to know a little bit more about your process. Like, so I know you mentioned the Savannah Savannah Sunrise.
Savannah Sunrise.
Yeah, I know you mentioned that song. So I'm imagining y'all were on a trip to the beach in Savannah.
Yeah.
So what's your process typically like? Like, do you always pull from experiences that you're having, or do you ever sometimes just kind of make up a story that you feel like people want to hear?
Yeah, I do both.
Yeah.
But mostly I go with everyday life or what I've been through. But then recently I've been doing stuff that creatively.
Okay.
So like, I want to ask you this. I want to ask, like, okay, so what is like one of the biggest moments in your career out of the 20 years or however long you've been doing it? What's your biggest moment?
This year, I was in 2 magazines.
Nice.
Okay.
2?
Nice.
Yeah, 2 different magazines.
That was happening.
To be recognized and being in it this long, is the biggest high point for me.
Right. So, okay, to get recognition, I want to ask you this. That leads to my next question. What's your biggest form of communication, advertisement? I know you say, you deal with your marketing, but like, okay, how do you think you became so known?
Social media.
Social media, Facebook, Snapchat,
All of
Instagram, everything.
Everything.
So you got all that?
Yeah.
Tell everybody where they can find you at while we talking about it.
You can find me on Instagram, Grand Oaks Music, ENT, Twitter,
Facebook, everything else, Stacey Smith.
That's what's up. Let me ask you this.
He working.
I'm a weird age. I'm 33 right now, so I'm at that weird age where I was able to witness life without social media, and then when it came in, and when the different sites started to come about.
Tag? That was my first social media.
My first one was MySpace.
MySpace was my first one.
MySpace came before tag?
Yeah. MySpace was.
Well, yeah, MySpace did tag, yeah.
So let me ask you this: what is it like being somebody a little older, and you were able to see social media come in from a time when it wasn't any social media, and having to adapt to learn how to use it and learn how to connect with the younger generation and you know the terms they use and the things that they're into. What was that adjustment like?
It was hard.
I can imagine.
I like this because like my artist he's like 19 or 20, and some of the stuff he says, I'm looking at him like, what?
Like a new
Can I get a translation?
Yeah, but my son, I have a 10-year-old son, and believe it or not, he hits me up on everything at 10 years old.
I know about that. I got a 10-year-old.
I'm not surprised about that at all. It's like this young generation, like,
and believe it or not, when we were recording, I would go to him and his little friends. How do you like this song?
Yeah.
If they didn't like it, or whatever. Okay.
You already know.
If they young crowd not into it,
put it
to the side.
Yeah, you already know. Okay. That's what's up. You sent us another song. Don't fight the feeling. I'm gonna go ahead and get into that. Can you tell us a little bit about the song before we get it going?
Okay, this song is "Don't Fight the Feeling." It's basically about a female and a male. The guy is attracted to this female. She's attracted to him, but she's playing hard to get.
Right. So
I'm telling her, don't fight the feeling.
Okay.
Don't fight the feeling.
Don't fight the feeling.
And quit playing hard to get.
Yeah.
Let me go ahead and get into it. Stacey Smith, Don't Fight the Feeling. Oh yeah.
Exclusively on Major Talk TV, man. Right here in the Monkey Town with everything in what? Major.
I know you know that I want you, and you know I know that you want me.
You Stacey Smith.
I love our walks, and I love our talks.
On Major Talk TV, right here in the Monkey Town. Let's go.
I know you know that I want you, and you know I know that you want me. I love our walks, and I love our talks. And your smile is driving me wild. Now baby, let's quit playing games, 'cause I'm trying to give you my last name. Been chasing you right from the start. Don't hesitate, 'cause I'm not trying to play with your heart. Don't fight, don't fight. Don't fight the feeling, don't fight the feeling. Don't fight, don't fight. Don't fight the feeling, don't fight the feeling. Don't fight, don't fight. Don't fight the feeling, don't fight the feeling. Don't fight, don't fight. Don't fight the feeling, don't fight the feeling. I know you know that I want you, and you know I know that you want me. I love our walks, and I love our talks. And your smile is driving me wild. I know you know that I want you, and you know I know that you want me. I love our walks, and I love our talks. And your smile is driving me wild. I love our late night conversations, moving with no reservation. No pressure, no pressure, 'cause I know I'm the best, and you deserve something less. Don't fight, don't fight. Don't fight the feeling, don't fight.
Hey, don't fight the feeling, ladies.
Don't fight,
Y'all quit fighting the feeling.
don't fight the feeling, don't fight the feeling. Don't fight, don't fight. Don't fight the feeling, don't
Hey, y'all don't fight the
feeling. Don't fight, don't fight. Don't fight the feeling.
Hey, y'all ladies, don't fight the feeling, man. Don't fight the feeling.
Don't fight the feeling.
Stacey Smith, Major Talk TV, man. Y'all go download on iTunes, all the other platforms, man. Stacey
New
Smith.
EP just out, Unforgettable.
Unforgettable.
Hey, we want to appreciate you for coming bring some of that good soulful music to us right now.
Exactly.
And showing the ladies love, you know what I'm saying? We're going to bring that back, fellas. Showing the ladies
And
love,
look,
putting them on the pedals.
I know all my guys that's locked in right now. They know exactly what you're saying when you telling her don't fight the feeling.
Exactly.
You've been in a situation where you know she want it. You know what I mean? You know she want it. Don't fight the feeling.
Don't fight the feeling. But hey, anybody you want to shout out, Major Talk TV?
Basic Beats.
Shouts out to Chief, man. Basic Beats.
Oh yeah, my boy. That's really my partner in crime right there, man.
Oh yeah.
And to my boy, James Bogus III, I wouldn't even be here without you, bro.
That was so.
Tell everybody one more time where they can get in touch with you, and we're gonna go ahead and wrap this thing up. We're gonna take a quick break.
Okay, y'all can contact me at grandoaksmusic@gmail.com. Facebook, Stacey Smith. Twitter, Stacey Smith. Instagram, Grand Oaks Music ENT.
All right.
That was so.
We appreciate the sit down.
Thank you for coming out, man.
I'm definitely gonna check out
And
that
y'all
EP.
don't forget to vote Athens GA.
Hey, we about to take a quick break, man. We're 10-minute break, man. Y'all, we coming back with Major Talk TV.
Check this out.
Listen,
when we come back, I'm gonna give y'all the secret to my smooth skin and how I keep everything looking real nice.
Up next, man, we come back, we got celebrity cuts in the building, man.
Oh yeah.
This shit about to be major. Stay tuned. Back from commercial break, man.
I'm a big deal, now you know the deal. I got my
We took a small commercial break, man.
Small commercial break, y'all.
So small.
Did y'all miss us?
What's good? Hey,
We back, man.
this weekend, man, this Saturday, man, y'all pull up. Cosmopolitan Lounge, man. We got Barber in the building, man. Major Talk TV will be filming live, man.
Tell them how much it costs at the door, man.
It's $3 at the door till 12 o'clock.
Everybody can pay $3, man. Y'all
If you can't pay $3 to get in, just stay your ass at home. Don't come to the door asking for me. About $3 in the club.
Yep. And inbox me for lineup information if you want to roll out. Of course, y'all know my family do something every weekend.
Oh, we
So,
gonna be,
you know what I'm saying? Most of everybody say they coming. You know, it's our Queen Boled birthday Friday, so we showing out big for her.
Shouts out to Boled birthday
Y'all
Friday.
want to line up? Let me know.
This Saturday, man. Man, y'all pull up. We lining up, man. We about to pull up to the pull-up.
For real,
We about
right
to pull
now.
up to the pull-up, man.
Man, right now, y'all tell a friend. Major Talk TV is back live, man. Y'all go ahead and tag, like, comment, share, all that, man. Get everybody back in this live.
Where we at, man?
We at Major Vision Boutique, man. Monroe, Georgia.
Where in the Monkey Town?
That's right.
Where everything is what? Major!
That's right. So while we wait for everybody to get back into the live, man, I know I said I'm gonna give my secret to my smooth skin and everything.
What you got, bro?
Right now, I got some sea moss gummies.
Sea moss gummies.
And I know everybody. If you on social media, you've been hearing about sea moss lately. And basically, this is my girlfriend's company. It's called Essence for the Skin. She got sea moss gummies.
Shouts out to Nicole Little.
And check this out. I'm gonna tell you some of the benefits. Let me pause the music real quick. I'm gonna tell y'all some of the benefits of the sea moss and everything. So y'all know why everybody's so into it. So this right here is good for thyroid support, healthy skin care, anti-aging, improved joint health, helps weight loss, digestive support, immune support, appetite suppressant, and it gets rid of mucus. So these right here, I'm gonna let y'all try them out.
How much a bottle is?
She's selling them for $25 a bottle, and they've been going crazy. So Listen,
Damn.
if you on Facebook, look her up. Her name on Facebook is Brittany Nicole Little. She going crazy. I'll hit her up right now. $25 a bottle, and you get I think it's like 60 gummies in each bottle.
Damn. Shouts out to Brittany. Shouts out to Brittany,
man. You
man.
take a day.
You one a day.
1 a day, 60 days, 2 months, y'all.
Yeah,
$25. You can't
she be working too.
1,000 milligrams. So I'm gonna pass these around.
Hey, she be on at the house working too, bro.
Yeah, man.
She be shipping out. Hey, she be shipping out like crazy too, man.
Yeah, and see when she was first telling me about the sea moss, just the name of like sea moss, like that sound like like some weird underwater shit that I'm not really into.
Yeah, I'm trying.
As I start getting on YouTube and looking up the benefits of sea moss and what it actually does for your health and for your body and your skin and all that, and I was like, man, I got to get on it. And I've been taking them faithfully every day.
You know what though? Dr. Savy, like years ago, I didn't know what it was. You know how you read about it, you hear about it. The mucus, what you were just talking about, basically, which is disease. And like, they say like the mucus, disease ain't nothing but mucus in your body. You know what I'm saying? It's like having a cold. So, like I researched Dr. Savy. I want some. I'm going to hit Brittany up and put me an order in.
Oh yeah, for sure.
I'm getting me some.
Gummies,
Yeah, she got turmeric soap. She got the body butters, the scrubs, all that good stuff there. I'm talking about.
Alright now, Brittany, we waiting on the menu.
Yeah,
we got the sea moss. We need a menu.
I'm gonna bring her up here on one of our open weeks. I know we got next. We got the politicians, and after that we got some more rappers coming.
Yeah.
So one of our open weeks, I'm gonna make sure she come up here and have her products, so y'all can just put y'all up on game.
Oh yeah, we're gonna let her put something on somebody's face.
Yeah.
She can do mine.
She got the mask and all that. Yeah, she do all that.
Brittany, you can do anything to me, baby. I'll be your girl. Anything.
Y'all hit up on Facebook, man. Y'all need anything.
Essence for the Skin on Instagram, Twitter, all that.
Exactly, man.
No, it don't taste bad. You know how healthy stuff tastes nasty.
Yeah,
yucky.
Yeah.
It don't leave a bad aftertaste. You know what I'm saying? It don't taste bad.
And see, and I love gummy stuff. I fuck around, eat the whole box.
And I done ate sea moss before too, and I ain't like it. You know what I'm saying? But them sea moss gummy straight.
It was the texture for me.
Yeah, the texture.
Like,
them sea moss gummy straight, man.
Yeah.
Yeah,
but man, y'all play. We're gonna play one more song, man. Then we got our next guest coming up, man.
R&B
Celebrity Cuts. Shouts out to R&B Kid, man. Y'all keep telling a friend, tag a friend. Man, just talk TV, man. Brand Monkey Town.
Close to the curry, yeah, I know she gon' ride. Baby girl, I know you smoke, so I keep a sip at a time. And I ain't really tripping about your man, cause I stay with the fire. He gon' run up, let him try. Baby, go predator fly. Hey,
y'all vote a Dolphin Gator.
Right. Baby girl, I know you smoke.
Early vote has started, man. Early vote, man. Go get your vote in.
Cause I stay with the fire. He gon' run up, let him try.
Hey, what y'all think it be like having a black man in Monroe?
I think it's about to be like that.
Yeah.
I do. You know what I know, man. Like, can't nobody stop what destiny. You know, a change gotta come, and it starts.
You know what? I don't mean to interrupt. Let me stop you one more time. I gotta say this, man, cause I to be honest, I understand when you running for office and things like that. Sometimes you want to take the high road. You don't want to get in the mud and do too much of the throwing the shots and shit like that. Mm-hmm. So I'm gonna say this: I'm not a politician, so I can get in the mud. I can roll around.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be honest.
You seen them bank statements?
I seen Norman Garrett. He let the citizens of Monroe know this excessive and unnecessary spending that the current mayor John Howard has been doing.
Shout out to Norman Garrett.
And if you live out here and you're a taxpayer like that, that's a slap in the face. How many of us want to go lay up at the Ritz-Carlton? Weekend after weekend after weekend.
Right. Off of somebody else hard-earned dollars. Not off your money. We can go if we want to off our own money, but can we go off of your? Can I go off his money? His no.
And the stuff that Norman posted, it was from spanning back from like 2019. Mm-hmm. And see, this type of thing, like I said, I'm not a politician, and I don't have any. I'm not trying to save face. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna call it like it is. And we need to get him up out of here. It's time, like right now, the type of town we live in, it's a country town. It's a lot of the mindset is a lot of the good old boys, the old way how things used to be, and we're not going for that. We're not going for that at all.
Change.
And we gonna do what we gotta do to make sure Emilio Kelly is the next mayor of Monroe. We need
exactly.
we
So
need
everybody gonna vote, man.
And I say
Emilio
y'all,
Kelly
I seen Emilio and Chad's boys. They had trainers, like they giving out rides, y'all. So do not listen. We know it. Monroe small, first of all. Like, I know my mama walked us all over Monroe when I was a little girl. But if you need a ride, do not use that as an excuse. We reported to y'all. We gave y'all a chance to check y'all statuses. So it shouldn't be nobody out there that's not registered already. Get in the fight with us. You come out and fight with us.
Y'all can hit Marsha Norman up too if y'all need a ride. Norman Garrett, man. I'm talking about Marsha Norman. Y'all get Norman Garrett up if y'all want to ride too, man.
Yeah.
He picked up about 100 people the other day took him to vote.
Hey, you know what? I
about
got
100 people.
Hit me up. Hey, 100 ain't gonna fit in there. I can't take everybody, especially my family member, people I know. Hey, hit me in the inbox. Y'all know I'm private. I slide you down there and slide you right back. Cause when I went, y'all took my shirt off. The lady said, Miss Crutchfield, you can leave, get another shirt and come back. And I said, nah, I'm fine. I took my shirt off right in front of her. And no disrespect, because I know she following what somebody else told her.
Right.
But I was thinking to myself, she don't know me. I'm so determined. I was going there with my bra. It's not indecent in 80-degree weather.
Okay, so you had your Emilio Kelly shirt on?
Yeah.
And you can't vote with...
Nope, you can't.
You can't vote. You can't vote.
I didn't know that. I didn't know that.
You can't vote no election shirt.
But don't let them stop you, y'all. You can wear the campaign wear, support who you want to support.
Right.
Wear a t-shirt. Be prepared. That's what I'm trying to say. Cause don't go down there getting no attitude, making us urban folk look bad. Getting an attitude. I was nice. I was polite. Because I know she following direction.
Mm-hmm.
But y'all go down there and represent yourself in a classy manner.
Vote.
And let's vote for Emilio and vote for
Vote.
Chaz.
Vote.
Let's get Adolphus Gates
Vote.
elected in
Vote.
social
Vote.
circle. Everybody do your part. That's all we ask.
And you see, the reason why this right here, what I was just talking about is so important, is because, we talk amongst ourselves, and I'm sure other groups talk amongst themselves, speculating on the shady things that the other side is doing. Mm-hmm. We got proof. You know what I'm saying? We got it in black and white. You know what I'm saying? So it's nothing to speculate at this point. So let's do the right thing, man. Let's take this old way of doing things and get it out of here. It's time for a change. And I really feel like this right here is the time where it's actually gonna happen.
But let me ask you this.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I'm gonna tell you what my mindset is, and I'm gonna be honest. Emilio is under 35, right?
Right.
You got politicians that's old enough to be his granddaddy that still ain't even never got in the race.
Yeah,
so
right.
I just want to say, shout out. Do you think we won regardless?
I mean,
or do you feel like we gotta win to win?
I feel like what he's doing, whether he wins or not, this right here was like putting a battery in everybody's back to say, even if he don't get it right now, the next go around, we know it's gonna be somebody else in the running. You know what I'm saying?
But if he don't get it, that means our people let him down. So
because you know what, with this last we had a census 2020, and what the 2020 census showed us, the population in Monroe is if we're gonna split it based off of race, it's about 48 to 49% white, about 47 to 48% black, and then another 1 to 2% other. So, I'm not saying that we're voting based just strictly off of race, but when it comes down to, in a town like this, when it comes down to these type of elections, that that's really what it ends up boiling down to.
Yeah.
To me, it's not a race thing though. Like, we may share the same color, but I just feel like, when it comes down to it, it's all about having somebody that can relate. I'm not saying that the current mayor, like, he can't relate to me. He can't relate to what I've been through. Like, I want to see somebody more that I can relate to.
And
exactly. That's why we need to get somebody in there that we can relate to.
Yep.
But see,
get them in there.
Let me point this out though, and then we're gonna bring our next guest up. I know.
So we're gonna know about that.
I want to point this out. Do you notice how? It seems as though we have to. We gotta always make accommodations. Like, we gotta always be relatable. These other candidates, sometimes of different races, white people and other races, they don't care about if they come off to us a certain type of way, they don't care if they only catering to their crowd. You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like we try to be so open all of the time historically, and that's a big part of the reason why we're still fighting the struggle that we're fighting. Like, we're so forgiving, we're so open, we're so, let me help you out. You know what I'm saying? When we don't get that same type of
same type of energy.
Nah, we don't get that, and I feel like, man, as much as we wanna have people be able to relate to you and things like that when it comes to the masses, but really we got to care about self. We got to look into our own communities and things that affect us firsthand, and stop really caring about issues that when the shoe's on the other foot, they don't care about us.
But I'll say this now: it's nobody's fault that we don't know our own strength.
Yeah.
Now I'll say this now, cause it's not a color thing with me, but I'm gonna say it. Black people, y'all really be out here like y'all weak. You weak if you go against your own kind. You a traitor. You all of that. You know what I'm saying? Like, they got what they call it, treason.
Yeah.
You know, like you don't do that. You don't even, like, I salute them because they stick together. You know, I wish we could. I wish we did, and I hope we start. I hope we start. Yeah, we gotta just get together. Like, that's the only thing that they do differently. They are united. You know, all the while, but their unitedness segregate us sometimes. So we gotta be strong.
Yeah, it's a lot of systemic things we got to overcome. Like, we are so divisive, and we bump heads because of just how historically our people had to be with one another, just coming up through time, and these are things that we still trying to peel back these layers just to get all this old negativity up off of us, to where when we step out into the world, we're not crippled by these old ways that's kind of inherited. You know what I'm saying? Like, our grandparents were away, their parents were away, their parents were away because of things that they were going through, and so we inherit these type of traits, and these we inherit these ways. Then we have to be able to overcome that, and that's the hardest struggle, I feel like, for Black people, because it's not like we wake up and say we want to rob our neighbor, we want to compete with Black people. We don't wake up saying that. It's ingrained. It's been indoctrinated, throughout, with the way the system is set up. So we just gotta some kind of way be able to get past it and above that, and just understand that the way that it's been going, even though this is how it's traditionally has been, we got to change it up. So grandma might not have did it this way. Granddad might not have liked the way we going about it, but we got to switch it up, because it hadn't been working.
We got to switch it up, man.
Yep.
Yeah, shots out to switching it up, man.
Yeah.
But who we got coming up, man?
That Mr. Marshall Norman.
Marshall Norman, come on up. Our next guest, celebrity.
Marshall Norman, man. Make the talk TV. Celebrity cuts in the building, man. What you know about the ghetto? That's right. We got celebrity cuts in the building, man. Ooh, real celebrity. We got a real celebrity in the building, man. Celebrity cuts, man.
Listen, I'm gonna say this off rip. A lot of times when you meet people in different avenues, like whether it's entertainment, it could be in food service, it could be in hair, whatever. You meet people and you learn their names, and it's kind of like you try to figure out where it comes from. But you can look at this gentleman right here. You know his name. You don't have to question where he get his name, because he has to look. He personifies everything about what his name says. So right now, I want you to jump into your look and how important you feel like it is to present yourself in the type of manner that you do.
Well, I always believe in, if whatever you do, you need to put 100% in it.
Right.
You know, if you want to look like a doctor, yeah, you dress like a doctor.
Yeah.
Want to look like a celebrity, you dress like a celebrity.
Yeah.
Want to look like a barber, dress like a barber.
Yeah.
Right.
So that's, you know, that's something my dad always have instilled in me, still in me.
Okay. So how long have you been into it? Like, when did you first get your start into barbering?
Barbering, I started probably when I was in middle school cutting. But my first shop was when I was like 16 years of age. Come up under Mr. Charles Street as an apprentice.
Okay.
And he left. He was running a Methodist church, Smith Monroe. So he left the church, and I was up under him as an apprentice. And so I called the barber, State Board of Barbers. I was still in high school. Called the Board of Barbers, and they told me that one of the chair members told me, said, well, what we're going to do, we're going to allow you to keep the shop open, but until when you get 16 years of age, we want you to go ahead and go down to the office and get your application and get enrolled in school. That's
Right. Before we jump back into it, man, I need to know what's your secret to your beard? How you do it, man?
Well, I mean, it's all about the grooming.
Yeah.
It's all about the grooming. You know, you take care of it. You know, I got a little blowout brush. I blow it out sometimes, you know, pick it out and take a little bit off. So, you know, I try to keep it full. Like I said, November is what?
No shade November. Yeah.
No shade November.
Was that something look you were always into, or is a beard something that you kind of recently transitioned into?
Yeah, I transitioned into it. No more goatee.
Okay. Yeah. You know, like I say, within the past 3, 4, 5 years, even, like, that's when beards kind of like
when Dope Dynasty came.
Beard game.
When Dope Dynasty came out,
yeah, man, I'm trying to join the beard game, man. I'm just trying to get mine to just come in full and just, you know what I'm saying?
You know what they say now.
Hey,
You
man.
be spending all that time out on the weekend.
That's right. In other words, you got the fertilizer.
Give it some love. You gotta give it some love. Give it some love.
I want to go ahead and dispel all the myths because I'm a frequent visitor to the fertilizer section, and I can hey, this made you talk, right?
Made you talk, man. Made you talk your shit.
Shout out to Brittany. We're gonna shout Brittany out. You in control. Shout out to Brittany.
Do what it do, but yeah, let me go ahead and move past this. So, with how long you've been doing it and everything like that, like have you experienced any frustrations like within this industry? Like I know nowadays it's kind of like cats kind of just jump into it. They don't put that same type of time you might have put in. Like, do you have any frustrations when dealing with new barbers and how the barber scene is now?
Yes, I do. I mean, some barbers might get mad now, but it's all about cleanness.
Yeah.
You know, far as spraying your tools down, you know, before you even consider put them on another client. You got a lot of, you know, new barbers coming along. They just put a neck strip around you, your apron around you, and start cutting on your hair.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
Don't even clean them.
Exactly, and to clean them, a lot of them just blow the clippers off. You know, if you got COVID, hey, your client's gonna have COVID.
Right.
You know, you need to spray your clippers off. I mean, dust them off, and if you guys don't see that, hey, change up, get you a new barber.
Right. Exactly.
That's something to pay.
Come get you a celebrity cut. Tell them come get them a celebrity cut.
You must come get you a celebrity cut.
So right now, where are you located? Like, where you do most of your work?
406 East Spring Street, Monroe, Georgia.
406 East Spring. It's right over here.
It's across from Sunshine.
Okay, you got. Yeah, you
know,
was
you
about
did the
him.
wonder.
Yeah.
I was wondering whose store that was. I be seeing like the little clothes.
You got clothes and everything in there.
Yes,
okay,
I
man.
sell
Tell them about your spot and everything you got going on.
Well, you need to come see me. Like I said again, you know, you get a haircut, you can get some fragrance, some lotion. I mean, you can get you some gear, some shoes, whatever you desire. You can get at Marcelo Place, Celebrity Barber and Beauty Studio.
Exactly.
That's what's up. That's what's up.
He's working. He's been working for a long time.
I want to ask you, like, I know you've been doing it for a lot of years. Like, do you have anybody in particular you groom? Because we talking about other barbers. You know, we got generations behind you that's coming. Do you have anybody you want to invest your knowledge into or that you grooming to be the next?
Yes, I would love some younger barbers, younger guys come and watch me. Maybe I can put you up under me as an apprentice. Because there's a lot of younger guys now that want to do this, but like I say, they don't know where to start at.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
So if you have any problem whatsoever, any questions in the barber game, come see me. I'm willing to teach.
You thought about having no classes down there?
Right.
Yes, I have, and in fact, plan on getting a group of barbers together and be supportive one another, because a lot of times barbers don't have what they call a life insurance policy or accidental insurance.
Yeah.
And I'm trying to get something together when a barber get hurt or something, we can donate and we can take up $1
Right.
out of every cut through the week and support that other barber.
That's strong. Yeah, that's strong right there.
And I have one barber that, like I said, again, I want to give a shout out to come up under me, and it was Ty.
Yeah, time.
Yeah, you know, we want to give a shout out to him today.
Time. Somebody working
Get better,
yeah,
Ty.
that's my cousin time, man. Hey, get well soon, cuz.
That's right.
So I want to ask, like, when I see you, I don't know how much your haircuts cost, but when I see you, I just feel like when I sit down in your chair, I'm gonna pay at least $50 for a haircut. Like, can you tell us about your prices and why you do your prices the way you do?
Yeah, my prices. I mean, they're actually I try to fit the town, but I'm too experienced to even think about cut a $15 haircut. You know, even a $20 haircut. I mean,
you were charging 20 back in the day, you know.
absolutely. So I think, you know, at least start out $35 and up for a cut.
35 and up, 35 and up.
That's right. Fill in, you know, if you get, I do some advancement blackouts. So if you actually want that, you know, add another 20, 25 to it.
Okay. So for the people out there watching, that might be like me. We want our beard filled in a little bit. Can you help us out with that?
Absolutely. I can definitely help you out as far as doing the fill in. Like I said again, called blackout. We do the spray. Actually, we do the hair fiber, and actually,
nice.
we can also do the dye.
Nice.
What's
nice.
up?
I know COVID was a factor for a lot of businesses. Was it a big factor for your business, or do you just basically have like main clients, like, you know?
Well,
clientele?
yes, it has been a main factor as far as in the business, because a lot of elders, they still not coming out.
Yeah.
And so, but since I guess they took the shot, some of them start to come out. But it is a big factor right now, because, like I said again, every barber, every cosmetologist, we need to make sure that we clean our tools.
So what's your take on the vaccine? What do you think about the vaccine?
Well, I mean, I didn't want to take it, but I know that, like I said, in January, I actually caught the COVID, and I'm telling you, you don't want it. So, I mean, like I said, I would actually tell everyone out there that you need really to make sure, like I say, try to go get the shots. I mean, you know, like I say again, I didn't want to do it, but I know I come across a lot of people.
Right.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
That was up, man. That was
Man, I'm at a crossroads with it. Like I've been doing some work as background extras in some TV shows, movies, and stuff like that. And the policies recently changed where they want everybody, even the extras, to be fully vaccinated. Right.
Yes.
And so I'm at a place where I can't really work right now because I'm not trying to get the vaccine. And it's like I got some opportunities lined up where if I get the vaccine, I know I got some bands.
You got to get that vaccine, bro.
So I'm at a crossroads with it.
I know this his interview. I want to ask you, like, what's your biggest fear? Like, what scares you so bad about it?
I'm not necessarily fearful about it so much, more so than I am just if it's not broke, don't fix it. Like throughout my life, I've never had a flu shot. I try to pour into my immune system and build my immune system to where these things don't really affect me that type of way. And it's always been okay. But see, now it's mandates on having the vaccine. So like I said,
if you want to keep doing your acting, you got to get that shot. You already know.
I mean, but because of that kind of made me focus on just doing my own shit. I'm working on my own movies because I was like, damn, like I got these different productions. They're all telling me the same thing. You got to be fully vaccinated. So I was like, man, I'm just gonna do my own shit right now for the time being while I'm still trying to figure it out. And I mean, hearing you say go ahead and do it, I listen to everybody. Like, I like to hear everybody's opinion about it. And I'm not gonna say I've made a decision right now. I'm still on the fence about it. But yeah, man, that's something that's real. Like it's affecting a lot of people's work. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely,
like,
absolutely.
The type of work I was doing, like it's not big time, but I'm talking about like damn near $300 a day just working as an extra.
Yeah.
And right now it's just on pause because I don't have a vaccine. And this is one of them things, man.
Vaccine.
So do you have like a mask policy, or you don't really care? Like if the clients come, should they wear a mask? Should they not? Does it not matter?
Yes, I have a sign on my door, and it states that masks we're actually wearing masks inside the shop.
Mm-hmm.
So, and like I said again, one reason is because like I said, state board they have sent out notice and everything else want us to wear masks. And so if you come into the shop, please wear your mask until someone asks you to take it off. But
right.
for the most, like I said again, just stay tuned that the mask is very important.
Yeah,
right.
yeah. And I will say, now I feel how I feel about the vaccine, but I do, outside of when we do the show, I'm pretty free. But if you see me out and about, you might not even recognize it because I always have my mask on.
Exactly.
I try to always, at least if the mask not even. So it's not so much effective, but I try to if I can take down my spreading of it, if that's what I'm doing, if I can take it down just a little bit, putting a mask on, if that's gonna do it, I do that little bit right there.
It's important, like you just said, you got elderly clients. You know what I'm saying? Like them people, a lot of them not gonna recuperate from it. You gotta be careful. Like you may beat it, I may beat it, but you got older people with underlying conditions and stuff like that that's going on. You don't want to be a murderer.
Yeah, yeah. And saying it like that make you feel so bad.
No, I mean it like that. For real.
I mean it. That's
why.
But look, that's why I'm at home. Like that's why, like I said, I'm at home when I'm here at the shop.
Mm-hmm.
If I'm not handling business, I'm at home. Like I try to limit my time around other people as much as possible.
I take a COVID test every month. Confession.
Wow.
Me and my family, every month, because I be around a lot of people. Like, I really forget the whole face mask thing. Like, but I make sure I go get tested, even though I did take the vaccine. So I make sure,
Well, I do a lot of appointments too, so and that's what normally slows the crowd down. Is taking an appointment.
Appointments on.
Right. Okay. Yeah, that's one way to keep it down for sure. Man, right now, I want you to tell everybody one more time how they can get in touch with you and where they can find you, how much your cuts cost, all that. And, we're going to go ahead and move on to the next guest. I want to appreciate you for sitting down with us, man, because I know, like I said, since you first walked up, man, I without even knowing what you do, I can see you a man that handle business and you about your business just off the presentation.
Absolutely, that's right.
And this how you want your barber to look. You know what I'm saying? When you go sit down in that chair, you know he gonna get you right.
Exactly.
You know he gonna get you right.
He gonna get you right.
Yeah.
So that's right. So just come on down to 406 East Spring Street, Monroe, Georgia. Celebrity Barber and Beauty Studio. I promise you, I get you right.
Are you on any social media?
Social media. You can find me at Marcelo Norman, or you can find me at Celebrity Barber and Beauty Hair Studio.
Let's go. We appreciate you for sitting down and making Talk TV.
Make Talk TV, man.
Hey, look, we about to take another break. We're gonna be right back with our next guest.
That's right. Hey, we got Tony B checking in too, man. Tony B just pulled up, man.
Shout out to Tony B.
Shout out to Tony B for checking in, major. Open that now.
But big vibes
Yeah,
when you
we
roll
Major.
Talk TV.
freeway. I got all the vibes I could DJ.
We live, man. Shout out to the Monkey Town. Hey, everybody up to support that, man.
Keep it real, shot, keep it real.
I'm the good Turbo Corleone, man.
I'm a big deal, now you know the deal. I got my eye on the prize, I'm going for the kill.
Right now, we're gonna let everybody get a chance to tap back into the live, man. Tell all your people to tap back in. Major Talk TV is back live.
Where we at?
Major Vision Boutique, Monroe,
In
Georgia.
the Monkey Town where everything is lit.
Major.
Major.
That's right. Okay, you are. I know somebody really trying to do this shit. Yeah.
What you know about the ghetto?
Hey man, we got the sea mouse gummy, man. That's for the skin.
I used to hustle at my mama house.
Sea mouse gummy.
You gotta get it how you live.
Get on that.
Man, y'all tell a friend to tag a friend, man.
I mean, we got Athens on, Tony B coming up next.
Y'all don't forget to pull up Saturday night, man. Saturday night. Cosmopolitan Lounge, man. Indicator, man. Right beside the flea market. We got Fabo gonna be checking in, man.
They missed it last week.
Y'all missed it last week,
Yeah, they
man.
missed it
Hey,
last week.
it's $3 before 12 o'clock, man. If you ain't got $3, get in, stay your ass at home.
We'll have some fun. We'll have some fun. Yeah. I already got more on
What
that.
you know about the ghetto? Y'all come on in, man. Come on in. We got Athens on Tony B checking in.
Tell all your people 7th of July, man. Hit the share button right now.
We got Tony B checking in. Right here on Mega Talk TV.
Young nigga from the ghetto, it's so hard.
Don't tell me y'all call somebody slipping like this.
So fast now, I'm trying to get
What happened, man?
my man, now she screaming.
Let's go. Let's talk about it out there. Let's talk about it out there.
It's so hard to let go. Man, the gas they swipe, and I do it, I'ma do it like that. For the
Tell a friend, man. Y'all come on in. Come on in. Tag a friend to come in.
When you do it, you gotta do it right. Trap them ghetto, trying to
Make it easy, man. Y'all make this shit look easy.
gotta put my young niggas on, gotta maintain on their own. Yeah, still chopping on the phone, bitch giving free food. Lil' Brian ain't forgot about you. Free you too, take a shot of the goose and pour it for you. Long this time, like they on the table.
Get on. We got Rich Pooska in the building, man. With a BMF A&R, man. Check it in.
Let's get
Tony B, man. We got Tony B checking in, man. Athens on Tony B checking in, man. What's happening? Come on, Tony B. Yeah, you good. Tony B checking in, man. What's up, my boy? Yes, sir.
What's going on, man? What's going on?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Still short.
Tony B checking in the deal, man. Nigga been working, man. What's happening?
Hard to work, man.
Well, you been working, man. All day in that hospital today.
I wasn't gonna let y'all down. I had to, man.
Hey, he made it, man. I thought you were gonna let that down, but he made it, man. He said he was gonna be here.
Nah, I ain't gonna.
Yeah, so
Now, somebody told me if Tony B say he coming, he gonna be there. That's what
Exactly.
somebody told me. They said, don't even worry about it.
That's right.
Hey, he's so for real. He's so
That's what they say.
That's a good name to have in.
Yeah, that's what they say.
real.
I'm about to go and get into your new song, the Squirrel 3.0.
Oh.
Let me see that ass.
Turn that part, let me see
that ass. Let me see
Hey.
that
This motherfucker right here been going
Hey,
off for a minute now.
you saw what I tagged you on there on Facebook. I tagged you in the post, Tony B.
We got Tony B made it talk to
Tagged
me.
you, girl. They played about 6, 7 times. They
Oh yeah.
was shaking their ass all over my head. Tony B, man. You checking in, man.
My boy told me check in. My phone about to die.
Oh, Tony checking in.
Oh, my phone about to die.
Shots out to Tony, man. He checking in.
I don't know it.
She bent over, she twerking. Ass up and she working. Head down and she twerking. Arch her back, she working. She popping in, she
Y'all tell a
twerking.
friend, tag a
I want to so bad.
You checking in. Let's go. Let's
She
go.
popped the model, she geeking. Dancing like she been freaking. Tats on her body. And now this chick is tweaking. She going hard and never soft. Lights on, then turn them off. Hair long, your skin soft. Attitude just like
Let's
a
go.
boss.
Hey, he did the thing with that. I think you're on the attitude. I think you're on the attitude.
I don't want to start no.
I think you're on the attitude. Yeah, there you go. Hey, let's go.
No filter, look back at no mirror. Slim chick or thick chick, I don't need no big one. I've had every dick, girl I can deliver. You done time, I done store. Can me get no realer. You rockin' and rollin', bounce that ass and I'm on it. Put it in my face, bet you I can hold it. You throwing it back and acting up, I'm throwing cash. You acting up, I'm holding it. You got it, so baby girl, you know what's up.
Go ahead and get into it, man. We got Tony B in the building right now. This Major Talk TV, man.
Athens on, man. What's happening? What's happening?
You gotta put slash Monroe.
Oh, yeah, slash Monroe too, man. Athens, he's
Y'all discrediting me like that.
Hey man, you've been such a staple on the Athens scene for so many years. These past few years, man. It's like if people didn't know you before, you Athens all the way. You know what I'm saying?
True.
And you've been around the block, you've been doing your thing.
I was giving y'all a hard time, man.
Hey man, so check this out. I'm not even gonna waste no time. We got the diamond tester right now. Y'all can see Tony B.
You was already before that thing.
Y'all can see Tony B. He dragged up right now. He got three pieces right now. And the watch.
Ice. But you got straight to it. You didn't get into no conversation.
Listen, because
I don't need it.
We had a conversation on camera, and as soon as I said anything about the diamond tester, he said, "Oh man, run it." And so I said, I ain't gonna waste no time. We got it warmed up already. Y'all can see it's already warmed up. So right now, I'm gonna let A-Poo go ahead. I'm gonna let her go ahead and test these diamonds out. He said he got. So what you do right now? You just gonna tap this in right here to any of the stones on his pieces.
Okay.
It's gonna look.
Hey, make sure you on the camera.
If this light go all the way to the end, it's official.
Okay.
Make sure the light you see the camera see the light.
Yeah, step around on this side.
Oh.
Yeah, we're gonna go ahead and make sure everything is everything.
Make sure you get the stones and not the metal.
Okay, so these are stones.
Yeah.
Okay.
You shaking like a strip.
Oh, the ice got me so nervous. Oh my God.
Don't get nervous. Don't get nervous.
Hold your hand.
The diamond tester.
She got it on the metal, baby.
Put it on the diamond. Put it on the diamond.
Oh. Hey, y'all see it?
Okay.
Yeah, it went all the way up. It definitely went all the way up.
We heard it. So the watch, everything official. So
it's two-tone Tony too. Two-tone bust down roll it. Two-tone Tony.
Two-tone Tony.
Oh man,
so
okay, we're gonna try another. Let's try. I want that Tony B. That motherfucker right there.
And for the record, these are baguettes and diamonds, VS's.
He got
baguette, diamond, VS's, man. Tony B.
He not bullshitting.
He ain't bullshitting for real.
Them baguettes been going crazy lately too.
right here.
Wherever you want to go.
Whoa, that one right. That went.
Hey man.
Let me see.
Hey man.
Yeah, that shit went up.
Let me leave front. Let the camera see this shit. Y'all see this shit?
Y'all see what's
real
going on,
shit.
man. Y'all see what's going on.
Y'all want to test? You want to test all on?
I'm y'all good.
We're gonna put it on all on. Here you go.
Man, he got some
fat
Cubans too. Fat Cubans.
Y'all see that? Just put it on.
Hey, he just dropped
let me see that. Turn right.
The AG4L. Okay.
Put a diamond test on it, man. Y'all see it?
Y'all see it, man.
Real diamond. Tony B ain't playing.
Hey,
Tony B said he ain't playing with y'all,
if
man.
I ain't got it, I ain't gonna pretend like I got it.
That was
What's up?
But that was hard work to do for you, though, man.
Definitely.
That was hard work. You been working hard
Hey,
like a motherfucker.
Independent and you got that shit on right now. You got that shit on.
Get what,
Yeah,
y'all?
you independent.
I got
Nigga like a
chills
major
from
rapper.
all that ice.
But let me say something.
You independent like a
Yeah.
major rapper.
I understand this is my interview, but yo, you can ask Tola and there was some more people I was talking about when y'all did y'all show reunion.
Yeah.
Bro, there was so much motivation. I'm in the back of the club. Like, I'm a real fan because I'm seeing these people quote songs word for word from 15, 20 years ago. And
Yeah,
you keep talking about
that.
legend and I don't care what nobody say. I was real big on doing verses against somebody.
Yeah.
I wouldn't dare do verses against y'all because it's just like we book any other artist. That how y'all, that's how y'all came, and that type of love. That type of love ain't been reciprocated these days because everybody want to win.
Oh, so you want to do a versus?
No.
Not against that, but that's what we talking about creating an independent
But I'm not.
versus.
My thing is, I want to do a 20-minute set.
Oh yeah.
I got 5K on myself against any artist. 20-minute set.
Yeah.
Like a concert series.
Yeah, like concert. Yeah, that's strong right there.
Get judges that don't know nobody.
Right.
Yeah.
So that's the type of time I'm on.
Nobody.
Hey man, you need to get that emotion.
So like a 20-minute set.
No, but see, I'm actually waiting on somebody to say the wrong thing around my way. So I'm waiting on somebody to take the bait so I can go and put it out there.
But you know, I'm gonna be honest with you, man. Like as far as where you at right now, man, the motion that you got going on, you probably not gonna.
I don't get the respect that I deserve from.
Man, and it's crazy.
Don't worry about
crazy.
it.
I'm not. That's why I'm doing all it.
But man, you everywhere.
You know what? You gotta look at it like this though. Because you definitely get the respect from the older crowd. It's the younger crowd that might not know how much work that you don't put in over time.
It's like a explicit. I can say what I want to say.
Man,
yeah, man, say what you want to say. Make the talk TV. Say it, nigga, spill it.
It's niggas my age, younger, whatever, older, out that just hate to see a nigga that's doing better than them. And first thing they say is, only song you got is Scrub. If that's the only song I got, put them 5K up. You rapping about you got this and that.
Exactly.
And I'm gonna show you that I got at least 3. I can do a 20-minute set and nobody get bored. I can do a 20-minute set and nobody walk to the bar.
Man,
right.
Exactly.
But with everything you got going on, it's hard to even. I wouldn't even pay attention to it because I can tell you, just from me being out here, not even just being up on your shit like that. I can name more than just that song. You know what I'm saying? I don't seen.
Me too.
I haven't seen interviews you've done. I've been a part of parties you've thrown. I've seen how big the shit has gotten. So I already know it ain't too much that somebody can just say and be for real about it when they discounting you. You know what I'm saying?
But you know what though? If they say all you got is scrub, like I'm right here, I'm at work, so I can't be, you know what I'm saying? But it's like I wanted to just jump up out my seat and in the scrub. Like I'm just saying, that's hey, that's good.
If that's the only
good,
one,
you know,
if she's saying that's the only one,
I'm just
shit,
keeping
that's
it real.
enough.
Like
But
as a girl,
that
like
man worked for too many years. You know he got too many songs.
the first party I ever went to was a Tony B party.
Yeah.
Now, come on now.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Everybody know that. Like, come on
So
now.
you ain't get any ass tonight, like throwing no porter in over that lately?
It's a couple reasons. Right now, with UGA back in school, they're not. Everybody's going downtown.
Yeah.
Right.
And especially like the home game. And me and him was just talking. My cameraman was just talking today. Like the local shit is pretty much getting watered down because niggas gang banging too much, fighting.
Yeah.
So you got people that I'm not going to the club for this shit.
Exactly.
Because when you go to the club, you got to be on your P&Q.
You want to make it home?
And then they not getting to the club. The club closed at 2. Y'all get to the club at 1:30. I remember we used to get to the club at 11:30. We were ready to go by 1:30.
Exactly.
Yeah, we were. You know what I'm saying? So now then they get to the club and complain about it's this price and that price.
Yeah.
But no, get to the club at a decent time. Who you being late for?
Exactly.
Right.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
it totally changed, and it's a generational thing. I
Yeah,
guess.
generation.
You know, let me say this to people that live around here. When he says something about the Athens locals, when it pertains to UGA and the different things that go on, you might not really get what he's saying. I'm gonna kind of help break it down. Like I went to Albany State, and Albany is a college town. Like the college is the biggest thing going on, but it's the locals that live out there. They on a whole different type of time than what the people that you meet that go to school out there. So I noticed when I was out there, man, it was like the locals they don't support so much of what's going on with Albany State, especially if you a rapper or artist promoter and you coming from the college. The locals they not trying to hear that at all.
I went to Payne College and me and we just talking about going to Valdosta. We were just talking about that. All the HBCUs are in the hood. Yeah. And the locals coming on campus to start some shit. Yeah. But see, I got cool with some locals. That's how I really got my buzz up in Augusta doing parties. Because when I left to go to college, I probably did a couple of parties in Athens, but I started really doing parties in Augusta when I went to college, when I went to Payne.
So I want to kind of tap into that. So what was it about the parties that kind of, what was it that let you know this is what you need to be doing? Like, how did you even get into promoting parties and stuff like that?
Payne was a private Methodist college. Yeah. Right. So you got to think, very little students. It wasn't that many students. Right. So we would go home every weekend. So one weekend, I just decided, I had hooked up with a camp. I was like, let's do a party. So the first party was successful. Right. So I'm like, dang, I made this type of money doing a party. Yeah. Right. But I still took my street mentality to Augusta because Augusta was slow. Yeah. Augusta slower than what we got going on. So what I was doing at home, I felt the scene of Augusta. Right. So I started doing it down there. Right. Right. And so the parties, so I hooked up with some more locals. It just started booming. Parties started doing well. So everybody started staying, and we just hooked up with different clubs. And I caught a weed charge. So I was like, damn, I don't want to. I was still doing work study and all that, getting money from, from college or whatever. And refund checks, but I was like, man, that's once every month. So I needed something so constant. So I started doing parties. And so I knew I was good at it because I started having 50 to 100, 120 people come from Athens to Augusta.
Let me ask you this. Let me ask you this real quick. I know on that college scene, when it comes to promoting and things like that, being in a fraternity is so important. So how did you maneuver through having people want to go to your parties and you not being tied to any of these fraternities or anything like that?
I don't use this word, but I guess popular.
Yeah. Popular.
So or no, known.
Known. Okay.
And you got to think half of the people down there was smoking weed, and so
it's an energy thing though. Like you got this thing about yourself. Like I be in the club. I seen you probably 200 times, and I ain't never really had no real conversation. But I just sit back. I see people how they kind of like gravitate to you. So it's an energy thing. I think it's something because it's like I sit back and it's like everybody like, oh, Tony B.
I still get nervous. Yeah. I think I got social anxiety because you see I really never leave the stage. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So unless I see y'all, I come on the floor and hug y'all, but I'm getting right back on the stage. Right. And I always try to figure like what it was. People be like, you acting for no, I'm just like
you don't even know half of the people that call your name.
Even if I know them, like if I got to leave the stage, go to the bar, I'm walking straight to the bar, looking straight.
Like, and right back to where you.
And right back to where I'm like. I mean, I don't know, but I was told it's called social anxiety, so I guess that's what I got.
Introvert.
And people be like, you do parties and you do shows, but when I'm hosting and performing, it seems like all of that is out the door.
Yeah. I understand that completely. So, when was it that you realized that you had a knack for music? Like, being a club promoter, having parties and jumping. Like, what made you jump into actually making your own music?
It started with a diss song. Somebody was talking when I first came back from college and moved to Athens. Yeah. It was another promoter. He had competition basically because Athens was so just doing regular party. They didn't have things. They had things, but it wasn't. They was relaxed until competition came. So now you got to get off your ass. That type of stuff started happening, and so. I'm like, oh, I see what I'm good at hosting. I can make these people dance. Yeah. I was like, oh, okay. So, I sampled the Shawty Low Must Be Two Sides. When he said must be two sides, I got somebody to sample just that. Yeah. Because the guy was saying he was from this, but he wasn't from this type of life. Right. And it caught. Yeah. So I'm like, damn, they called. So from there, I did a song called Hey Lady.
Mm-hmm.
I had performed that on Wild Out Wednesday. Wild Out Wednesday on 106 and Park. Then I did Real Niggas Get Guap.
Wait, time. Before we move on, like with the Wild Out Wednesday thing, did you actually go to New York?
Yeah.
Yeah. So how did you get that in motion?
You had to they had to see footage of your shows. You had to send them the music. They want to see you're actually working.
Right.
Because if I send you something that I rap, but you don't got no footage, no paper trail of you doing that.
Yeah.
And so the song it's called Hey Lady, featuring a guy named Ben Stevens, and that was 2008, and I just did a video for it last year, and it's a good song.
So from damn, so you held that song down from
2000. I'm lying, 2010.
So from 2010
that's still a long time.
For 10 years for the video to be shot.
Mm-hmm.
So let me ask you this: like, okay, because I know it's a lot of songs that buzz, like bump, like if people across the world can hear some of the talent in Athens and Monroe, like what would you tell somebody that maybe got a song that they did to, like, go ahead and push the video or be afraid and hold back?
We just had this record. I mean, you had this conversation about also. Scrub came out 2013.
Yeah.
It's 2021.
That's some years.
Push.
And it's picking up everywhere because I didn't have the funds to distribute it, do what I was supposed to do. But in places it's in full rotation in Magic City. It's certain DJ at Blue Flame playing it. That song is day shift every day at Magic. So what happens is keep pushing the record just because you say no, they say no.
Right.
It's gonna have to. That's why you gotta break the record.
Right.
And people don't understand. They always want to get to the club and perform the record. We're not coming to no club and want to see an open mic. Mix it in with a Yo Gotti, mix it in with a Little Baby. Before they, when the crowd like 11 o'clock, then do it again around 1. So the 11 o'clock crowd, so they already been drinking.
Yeah.
So they vibing to it because it sound familiar.
We know a few.
So now with it sound familiar, that's when they started. I didn't ever think it worked. They started. Some people get Shazam.
Yeah, Shazam. Yeah.
And so the guy I just left, in fact, also the radio guy, he's like, Tony, get Shazam. If all your stuff is already uploaded, I went to Shazam. I had like 30-something people Shazam my song, and what the hell y'all Shazam today?
Yeah.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So
and it's weird. It's crazy, bro. I literally, I say about 2 weeks ago, I just signed into, I just logged into my Apple Music artist profile just to be able to track my numbers and stuff. And yeah, I'm surprised at the Shazam. Like, y'all Shazamming these songs from 2012. Like, where y'all even hearing this at? You know what I'm saying?
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
So therefore, you
crazy.
shouldn't stop pushing. Scrub is going to be my single. Like, that's my record because I don't care where you at. Record can be new to you.
Yeah.
A female, she heard.
Yeah.
And one of the bartenders at Magic, she went to the DJ and she was like, "Whose song is this?" And he called me to the DJ booth. Now she currently use that song in her workout session.
Yeah.
Man.
Oh, they're gonna be a legendary song just like the other one. But you gotta.
We're gonna talk about that, right? We're gonna talk about that, right? You gonna bring that up, right?
Yeah, young Bella. We want Bella. We
we're gonna talk about that. We're gonna get to that.
We definitely got to tap into that.
Yeah.
But I want to ask you, man, like having a song that you've been pushing for so long, like how do you, as an artist, how do you ignore all the people that don't understand how the business goes? How you ignore them saying, like, you've been pushing this song for so long, that's all you got? How do you ignore that and keep pushing?
For one, they're not pushing a record. 2, they probably not an artist. 3, you're not out. I'm out every day, so I know you're not out every day.
Yeah.
And 4, it's my money, it's what I love. So you telling me no, why you keep paying attention to it? How do you know I've been pushing it this long?
Right.
You see the reaction,
and
everywhere I go, like how I know something's not gonna work, how I know it's gonna. I get paid to show up and perform that song. It's only 3 minutes and 20 seconds. I'm getting paid $500 to $1,000, if not getting half of the door just to perform that record. So they're just like, it's like fixing something that's not broke. You know what I'm saying? So guess what? I perform this. Like versus all these old school, you know how many people that's doing them verses, like for instance the Locks, they sales went through the roof.
Through the roof for real.
After that verses.
Yeah, the locks, the Fat Joe, Ja Rule,
Yo,
his shit went up.
Like 300%.
Everybody, when you
Ja Rule and Fat Joe?
both.
But damn.
That's exposure on another level, and it's not even about how old the songs are. It's about that feeling that you get when you hear it.
Yeah.
And some songs, like you got some songs that people might make. Let's say I make this song today. I'm talking about 2021 things, and it's specific to what's going on now. It's not one of those type of songs that could be applied to whatever year. You know what I'm saying? It's not gonna live far past 2021. But you got one of those songs that the content is talking about things that it don't matter. Shit, you scrubbing the ground. I don't care if it's not the 70s. I don't care if it's 2030. You know what I'm saying? We
dance.
Yeah.
We want to scrub the ground. Y'all want to see. You know,
yeah.
like
So it's really timeless. TV, man. We got Tony B in the building.
Lights on, then turn them off. Hair long, your skin soft. Attitude just like a boss.
Major. Man, y'all come on back in, man. Tell a friend. Damn.
Same page, man.
We back. Let's go.
We got Tony B in the building right now, man. We dropping them jewels on us, man.
Exactly. Right here in Monroe, Georgia. I am the Don Turbo calling down.
I go down the first thing. We right here with April Major Vision Boutique, man.
With everything is what? Major.
Baby girl, you know what's up.
Man, y'all tell a friend to tell a friend we back. Tony B still in the building, man. Tony B still here. Round and round we go. Round and round we go. Hey, don't y'all forget to pull up Saturday, man. Cosmopolitan, man.
I seen somebody else I seen somebody else perform with that.
Cosmopolitan. Oh yeah, my homeboy Joe, he's home club.
Y'all perform.
Nah, I got, he let me bring like 3 people up there.
Oh, you already got 3 people?
Now, you trying to come?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Hell yeah. $3 get in for 12, you know what I'm saying? Got a session VIP already, VIP group already, so. I hit up tonight, that we'll talk more business about it. Cosmopolitan now, man. This Saturday, Fabo gonna be in the building, man. Kilo Ali gonna be in the building, man. Major Talk TV, we in the building, man. That's right, we back, man. Tony B still checking in the building, man.
Yeah, man. And we was really having Major Talk before we got knocked out live, man. We're gonna try to jump back into it. Before we just started this live back up, we was talking about the vaccine, and so. Right now, I want you to, if you don't mind, I want you to get into your takes on the vaccine, what you think about it, your opinions and things like that.
Well, first, I mean, I'm against it because I don't know if my immune system can take it. It's the first thing. You know, everybody's immune system is different.
Right.
That's the first thing. Second, again, like I was just saying before we got knocked off air, all of these doctors and nurses, last year, they was taking it. I mean, they wasn't taking it, but dealing with COVID when it was when it was on the rise in a major way. Then all of a sudden, y'all want them to take it. Right. Like, they was our heroes at first, and y'all firing them.
Like, what's the difference?
Damn.
So, with that, and then it's just, like I stand with Kyrie Irving, you know, in his contract, it doesn't say, you have to take a vaccine to play with us. People keep, you missing up this type of money. No, that man do a lot of good in the communities, and y'all trying to disregard or not what he do in the community just because he don't want to take the vaccine. Yeah. The vaccine. Right. And it's our body, our choice. It's like, you know,
choice.
It's our right.
It's almost like the same way that they campaign for women to have
abortions.
Yeah, like it's not. I'm not gonna say it's exactly the same, but we're talking about our personal bodies and each individual's rights. Like it's the same thing, man. Like you can't on one hand say we support pro-choice and you do what you need to do with your body, whatever you feel like you need to do, and then on the other hand, if you don't get this vaccine, you can't go to work. If you don't get this vaccine, you can't, what I'm saying, you can't go see your family.
You know what's gonna happen though? And it's already happening.
What's going on?
What's that?
These companies about to go back down, lose employees. That's why a lot of these companies hire people with felons that smoke. They ain't even doing drugs anymore.
I feel as though we're gonna have another lockdown.
But the government not gonna give out that type of money again.
I don't think they care about us another lockdown like that. Nah.
Well, see, when I say lockdown, I'm not saying as far as all the financial incentives that we was able to experience. I'm saying like as far as these businesses shutting down and people just being at you at home, you can't really do shit if you ain't got that vaccine. I don't think it's gonna be the unemployment boost and the PPP loans. It ain't gonna be that. But as far as just not being, I think it's gonna be a line drawn. Either you vaccinated, you can live your life. If you're not vaccinated, you're gonna have to sit at home or you're gonna have to pay a fine or whatever, getting tested every day. And before it's done, I think, man, it's gonna be a division between vaccinated people and unvaccinated people. Like you kind of look at the people that's not vaccinated like nasty or dirty.
Because even if you got the vaccine, you still can get COVID.
Yeah, but
it don't prevent it. It's not preventative.
They say it's supposed to where it doesn't. Correct me if I'm wrong. If I say it wrong, it's supposed to like build your immune system up. But it's people with the vaccine that are dying.
Right.
Like over 10,000.
Like Kobe Powell.
So and then they be like, oh, well, they had an underlying condition. That's not always the case.
Listen.
I mean, they saying if you got the flu, people flu do have killed people. They'll say, oh well, it's COVID. Everybody that go get a cold or whatever, they say, oh it's COVID. I know.
Well, I'm not getting it. I mean, that's.
I think everybody do what you feel like. My mom, she feel like that, and I told her, Mama, I'm not. I took it, but I think everybody got to make their own choice. You my only mom. I don't. If you take it and it go bad for you, then I'm gonna feel bad. Make your own choice. If you feel led to get it, take it. If you don't know, you don't.
If everybody around me take it, that mean they ain't got to take it.
Right.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You say,
yeah.
Right.
Shouts out to Tony B, man.
No choice.
Yeah. So I want to ask you, man. Like you've been doing this for a minute, and some type of way throughout all these years, your name stays in the conversation. How do you stay relevant in an industry that's always changing?
Not to be in competition, but even though it's still a competition, never let nobody outwork you.
Right.
Always think about 2 Chainz. He every 2 years he reinvented himself.
Right.
Yeah. He reinvented himself.
City Boy.
Yeah.
That's who I remember. City Boy.
And it's just like, and that's why when I go to my hood in Athens, I soak up all the game from the younger generation.
Right.
So I'm listening and I'm like a sponge, just like they soak up stuff from us. You know what I'm saying? So I'm learning like the new songs, what to play in the club and all of that. I listen. I don't think I listen to.
So you willing to listen?
Yeah.
That was so. You listen to the young folks. That was so.
Think about if we can teach. Everybody can teach somebody something. I don't give a damn who you are or how old you are. I wouldn't have made it this. You got to think most of the people at my parties are young people. Yeah. Most of the people dancing the scrub are young people.
Mm-hmm.
Well, they say each one teach one. I know what they say.
So how was it that you were able to be open to to even knowing like understanding and accepting like this young crowd might not be on the same type of time you on? Like how do you stay open to that? Because I know a lot of older cats and people that have been doing it for a minute. We get into that type of zone where we don't want to hear what they talking about today.
Stubborn.
Yeah. So how you stay open?
I like music. And you know how many people came up, young black male came up like we came up, and so I'm like, damn, they just rapping about it in a different way.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And I always compare that because like, just like I just say Jeezy and Gucci talk their real trap shit. You listen to Rick Ross talking about the same thing they talking about, but it's like on a more expensive level, on a more fancier level, but he's still talking about the same stuff they talking about. Yeah, so you gotta do what works for you, and you gotta make sure that dumb it down, and sometimes dumb it down to what they like.
Yeah, yeah.
But believe it or not, half of the time I'm listening, when I'm by myself, I'm listening to R&B.
Yeah.
Give me the Hurt Keisha Cole. I'll sing the first 2 albums to you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I don't care about, I want to hear Hurt Keisha Cole more than I want to hear rap.
Hey, that's what's up. That's how it be, man. Like you know, like sometimes, and I'm not saying you just super gangster, but sometimes the toughest gangster people, like they like something that's gonna touch them right here. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Oh, so this one thing I really want to know, man. So it was maybe about a year or so ago. It's the song you put out with Young Dro.
It's not a year old yet.
It's not a year old. I know it's been a good time.
It's on the album.
I want to know, like, how did you make that come about? Like, how did you pull the strings to even get that to happen?
I had just came up with the same guy that did Scrub. I was like, damn, this sounds like a Young Dro beat. And I was in my DJ used to be Young Dro and Country King's DJ.
Mm-hmm.
My first DJ. Then my college roommate is Young Dro's DJ.
Oh, nice.
And he was trying to, I was like, how much Young Dro charge for a feature? He was like, oh, 4,000. And I keep asking him. And he was like, I was like, let me talk to him myself because I done spent money with this man. I done booked this man. I've been booking him since 2009.
Yeah.
So he was like, all right, just shoot me $2,000. It's a fun record. So you either gonna hear Black Youngster or Young Dro on it.
Flamboyant, you gonna hear it.
Yeah, just some silly shit or DaBaby. Really.
Pee Wee Longway.
Or people, and I couldn't afford DaBaby.
Yeah.
Anybody else? Pee Wee Longway, Black Youngster, probably he was taxing too. So either Pee Wee Longway or Young Dro.
Right.
Young Dro did it, knocked it out in 30. So I'm like, this man just made $2,000 in fucking less than 30 minutes, man. This is crazy. Like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
And so and that's one of the videos I'm thinking about shooting, but you know, maybe it's just I can't draw a bad time. Dro, he had like a diva. And so I'm like, I had a show with Streets 94.5.
Yeah.
At Believe Music Hall. It's this thing called One Love, One Mic. And I was trying to get Young Dro just to come do his verse. 30-second verse. He said, give me $2,500, I'll come do my verse. You charge me $2,000 for a feature, but you charge me $25 to come and do a 30-second verse, and you need to know the ride is still just like I do.
Exactly.
I don't care how many hits you got. You know what I'm saying?
You gotta keep working.
Yeah.
And so he did that. I was just like, and me and Tola just tried to book him. He won't respond, and like I don't know. Then he'll send us to somebody else. They won't respond. It's like you want to do something, but you lazy. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. You don't want the money.
Yeah. And that's one thing I asked God to like never. You know, I procrastinate a lot, but never let me get lazy.
Right.
Because once I get lazy, and fall in love and lose myself, I never want to do those two things ever again.
Right.
Because it's hard to bounce back. I don't care.
You're
like
right about that.
Losing it and losing yourself, but I don't care who. It's hard to bounce back. So now I'm just out here having fun.
Full throttle out here.
Yeah, like I don't even care like if I don't get a girlfriend right now or whatever. But I'm cool with that because I'm saving money. I have less issues. And I can go and come as I please. I don't have to answer to nobody.
I was going to ask you about the whole girlfriend thing. Because I saw on Facebook the other day, like, you know, you looking to procreate.
I said I would love for my son to have a sibling.
Yeah.
I think I want my son to have a sibling.
We're going to get into some major talk. So I want to know, like, would you not really just being pressed for a girlfriend? Is it because throughout your run, you don't have so many experiences with women, and don't have so many women come across your lap? That it's like, I'm cool right now.
Like now, legit. Like when I lost myself in my last relationship, and you know, you ask God to remove stuff that's breaking you.
Yeah.
And if you don't do that, it can be somebody you love. And you don't, not trying to be all spiritual and righteous, but if God done told you, hey, this is, or showing you this person is bad for you, and you disobeying God, all right, let you keep getting hurt. But as soon as I, you know what I'm saying, you know, ended with that person, I was on E. I had to move back to Athens for 3 months. You know, that was a big stepping stone from Atlanta back to Athens. I'm like, what the fuck? And I just, months later,
Yeah.
Everything like it just blessings just start just, you know what I'm saying? So it's about just believing and obeying.
Bro, it's so crazy. Like I had a similar situation. Like I was living in Alpharetta at the time. I had been gone from Monroe probably since like 2013. I'm up the road. I'm with the chick I was dealing with. She like an Instagram model. She got thousands of followers. The lifestyle they live, like it's so. From the outside looking in, it seems so perfect. But just me dealing with her and the behind the scenes, shit was so fucked up at home. And but I'm during the time we dealing with each other, I'm putting so much of myself into the situation, like all my money, like all my money going to bills, just trying to keep the lifestyle up. When the shit was over with, yeah, I had shit. I slept on my homeboy couch for a few weeks, and I had to come back to Monroe and had to start everything all over. Had to get a job.
Yeah,
and,
that's what I did. I'm like,
had to reboot.
Yeah.
And the thing is, like, I was dating a girl. She was bad. She was stripped. We go to her house. She's sleeping on the pallet. I'm not tripping. You know why? Because I came from that.
Yeah,
right.
Yeah.
We can get some furniture. Like when you really met with somebody.
What? When I moved to Atlanta, like I said, like 2013, I was there. I was at a club, and we had a section or whatever. So it was all good. We got outside the club. I'm waiting on valet to pull up my car. So the girl, she on me.
Yeah.
Her friend pull up like, girl, let's go. She like, no, I'm talking. So the home grads, what kind of car you got? I said a Chevy Impala. She grabbed her, oh girl, let's go. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, you don't know what my finance. I could have all the finances in the world, and you not knowing what my finances like, but you judge me because of a car.
Yeah,
right.
Yeah.
And Atlanta is like that. I'm telling you, I see it. These like the strip with the PPP loans, unemployment, stimulus, all that money going. Every strip club in Atlanta has went down, and I go to all the strip clubs.
Yeah,
like it's strippers I know for a fact not making no money. It's some of your best strippers not making no money.
Dang.
But you see them on Instagram,
and then that's why I'm like, hey, you'll promote I pay you to do XYZ with my son, and y'all acting like, oh no, you want this, but I know you're not making no money.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, like you ain't had no. I know you ain't post no promos on your page for the past 2-3 months. And you trying to knock me over the head? Like, come on, it ain't like you getting these promos coming to you every other day. Like,
but now it's just like, since I've been doing well for myself.
You're promoted for free now.
I got like this little ritual. Like I'm cool with the bartender at Magic, so I've been going every Tuesday for 4 months.
Yeah.
They start seeing me. So then one Friday a month, me, the guy that part owner of Onyx, my homeboy, which is my engineer, I met through him. So it's like 7 of us. We'll get $2,000 each and get the section one Friday a month. And we don't leave with no money. So they start looking like, damn, he come here every Tuesday. I'm behind the bar. Damn it, sometimes I can fix my own drink. Yeah. So now they looking like, who is he?
Yeah.
Fast forward, I get the jury they ain't even been a month. I'm getting conversations out the ass, but guess what? I'm gonna conversate with you now.
Right.
I'm finna get what I want. Since you want to play like that, I'm gonna get what I want.
Exactly.
I've learned like I might even pay.
Yeah.
I'm grown.
Yeah.
I might even pay.
Yeah. Because you know what type of time that they own, and you know what's going on.
But see, then a couple, two of them came to me. Damn, you live right here. You live like this. I ain't had to give them that. They see a nigga having or doing well for himself, and I can't say all women. Some women just want a nigga. They just in case they fall, they fall off for, or they
safety
need
net,
a safety net,
yeah.
and they won't ask me that. And I ran into those type too. So those type I'm still cool with.
Yeah,
because they support like all that, but the ones that just like nah, like y'all, and now that y'all, what you doing in the strip club? Smoking my hookah and drinking and drinking.
That's it.
And eat.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah.
If you go, I guarantee you tonight Wednesday. So it's Allure night tonight. I guarantee you Allure is not like how it was months ago. Magic City on Monday is not how it was months ago. Blue Flame Tuesday nights aren't how they were months ago.
Damn.
Friday nights at these places aren't how they was. They can be packed, but niggas not throwing money.
Yeah.
Niggas might get 500 ones. They taking home 300 ones.
Right.
Yeah.
So you know what I'm saying? So like it's now just like if you got money, keep it.
Right.
Or know like if I go spend $300, or I'd be like, oh, I gotta go. I know I got this guaranteed.
Coming back.
So for replace this $300.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So
you know how you gonna replace it when
and that's how I messed up the first time when I first moved to Atlanta. I didn't start going to strip clubs till I was like 22. Never been to a strip club until I was like, no, I'm lying, like 25.
25. Ooh.
Damn.
I'm like, I was going like toppers and shit in Athens, but that ain't nothing.
Yeah.
Nah, it's topless.
It's topless, but I started going up and then that's how I built my relationship with the DJs. And I'm like, I started running out of money, so I was like, man, I gotta figure out a way to goddamn promote this music. Yeah. So I got smart. You go to a strip club in daytime, you don't have to spend that much money because it's not that many workers.
Yeah. Right.
And then you could actually build and talk to the DJ.
Yeah. Build a relationship.
So I took $150 and went to 5 strip clubs: Blue Flame, Wax, Babes, and Platinum 21, and spent $150 total $150 in all of those clubs. Yeah. First of all, I took $150 to one club at night.
And blow it off.
I was not spending it because DJs gonna want $50 to $60 at night.
Exactly.
Then you still gotta throw some money. So I built that relationship, and I bullshit you not, how I got on with the dude, DJ Will, who's big at Blue Flame. The day shift DJ was playing it, and he was coming in, they was finna swap out. He said, who record that is? It was the Scrub record. DJ Will said, send me that record. And I haven't paid him nothing.
Exactly.
So I built relationships. So, but guess what? Sometimes I still go, Will, what's your bar tab? Oh, he was $70 over. Pay his bar tab. What you drink, Will? Boom. And so it.
And they gonna keep the record spinning.
And they keep it spinning. Like I go 90% of the clubs I do vacant go in. I don't have to get no DJ, no USBs. Most of these niggas gotta get. I'm email you this song.
That's the move.
They already got
your shit. They got your shit.
When I had go do my little downtime, and I had lost everything, I went back to the club when I had moved back to Atlanta and started getting myself back together. First thing they said, Tony B, where you been? And so that's good. They're like, they miss you. Yeah. But I also know they can hurt you as well too.
Right.
Yeah, because music changes every 3 months. You hear new sounds every 3 months.
For real.
That Scrub ain't gonna change.
No.
Hey, man.
Scrub.
I don't think so.
Hey, look, I know you just traveled all the way back here from Valdosta. You had a prior engagement. I don't want to hold you up any longer, man.
No. He got a question. No, we talking about it. It's major, right?
Yeah, which song?
Come on, we're not gonna do this.
I'm waiting on the question.
Come on, man.
You want to know which song holler?
No.
What is it?
I fix myself.
Which song to holler? Which song to holler? The first scroll and his scroll to grab.
But it's not even that because you know I feel like we're not even comparing the two because the first scrub did what it needs to do. His scrub keep that feeling going.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? So I don't even want
No, we're not talking about the original.
You talking? Okay.
Oh, no. You know, break it down, man. You break.
Hey, man.
Tony B, he say who got the hottest record?
No, I mean I'm not being biased, but
between Tony B
and the original Scrub.
Not the original Scrub.
The other one you played.
Quavo and Young Miami.
Oh yeah.
They got that's what we talking.
Yeah, they got one.
Yeah, and with Quavo being from Athens, people think, and I say I believe in coincidences.
Yeah.
But you go in Quavo comments, hella people tagging me, and the dude from Blue Flame told me like, yeah, man, somebody's playing the record, but maybe it was just a mix show.
Right.
Then my god sister and her husband was at the video shoot. They FaceTime me. Then somebody, when the video clip dropped, everybody tagged me, and I can show you right now.
Oh yeah, he got it.
I'm about to show you right now. Somebody just tagged me. This is how crazy it is. So look, wait. Somebody just tagged me. Look, this is what they say. It's like 9:53. You heard Quavo song? This is 9:53. Like people been tagging me every day. Like
so, they just dropped this song. Him and Young Miami. I haven't even heard it yet. I haven't even heard.
She did a little TikTok thing with the Friday, you know, with the hair and the long nails.
And a lot of people on a lot of people on our end is like they upset about it because this guy is from Athens and he signed somebody from Athens and they know and from my understanding
he could have got you and jumped on the song.
No, he could have bought my record for I would have got off there. He could have gave me $100,000.
One thing about it though, Quavo, he gonna feel this because he got so many people from Athens that know him from back in the day they gonna be tagging him in it. He gonna feel
They already did it. They doing it. They doing it.
He gonna feel it.
It's like people
They tagging Tony B name.
No, and people saying some fucked up shit.
Yeah.
Like, nigga, you a lame ass nigga. You know this nigga record because Quavo was asking one of his artists from Athens. He signed a guy from Athens. He was like, who doing numbers in Athens? Who got a buzz in Athens? But I'm gonna leave the rest what the guy said off of there. But and like like I know your family. So when I also made a post on Facebook, none of the Quavo people responded because they know.
Yeah.
They know what type of time it was. And somebody that be close to them like, bruh, he know what's going on. Like, who don't know Scrub? But I'm again, I'm just not gonna say, hey, nigga, you stole my shit. Because people use the same sample all the time. But they just
coming from the same.
You're from 2013 though.
Exactly.
I followed the whole time.
So y'all, they want me to, and I'm gonna take the high road because I don't want. But see, blogs automatically think he did it first because they got millions and they got all these investors and money behind. But I got big Instagram. I got big Instagram influencers about to post who did it better, like ATL Top 20. This guy named Instant Trader, he do skits. And he be getting hundreds of thousands of views. I'm just gonna break bread.
You know what?
I'm gonna break bread and pay them. So guess what? Who is Tony B? And I already know it might be when ATL Top 20 posted. It's gonna be people talk shit just because I'm not a celebrity. But it's gonna also be DJs and people. Oh, Tony B.
You know what? Sometimes, man, like you knocking at the door, and it just takes a situation like this to go ahead and push that motherfucker on over. Like, if one major media outlet, let's say TMZ, Breakfast Club, Vlad TV, Say Cheese TV, any of these big media outlets pick this up and just by the way it sounds, it's one of them things like it's gonna get picked up.
Oh yeah,
man. When they pick this up and these people are able to go back and see who you are, how long you've been doing it, and just check out the work that you don't put in over time, man. This right here might be that door that's gonna be you stepping into.
And they say you always make it the way you don't expect.
Yeah,
right.
I didn't expect like. But my question is, what if he did get that record from me? What if somebody that he be with come out and say, yeah, he thought he could do it better? Like, what if it hit the fan and like that's gonna be like, dude, you could have. You could have got the whole record. You could have got. I would have took all my verse off, all the videos down, everything for $100,000. I'd make another record.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
That's the easy part. It may take a long time, but I take the $100,000 and get the best feature I can get.
Yeah.
But see now, you would have took 100 bands off of it, but now because of the way it's going, you stand to make $1 million off of this situation, just depending on how everything is pan out.
I can't sue him because when I did the sum, I didn't have no money to.
Well, I'm not talking about suing. I'm saying it's about the exposure and the doors that gonna open up, the shows you gonna get booked for, and the interviews you gonna get. Like, you know what I'm saying? Money gonna come flowing just based off of them possibly crabbing off what you had going on.
When you go look at my Instagram and Facebook, you see girls number twerking.
Yep.
For a long time, man. Years.
I'm telling you now, I'm getting on TikTok off of Scrub.
It's on Scrub, it's on TikTok.
I'm getting on there.
I need y'all to send me all of this so I can repost it.
I'm getting on there.
I tried to put it on the shirt room to my like $30,000.
Damn. Ooh, for real. So wait. So you telling me, like, when because Shade Room they gonna post like the big things going on, but so when we see those posts, like
the promo
people
posts for us,
that might not be.
Yeah, they charged me like they said I had to send them an offer. I said 10,000. They reject. They said no, we not. They actually rejected the.
Cause they won't be messing
anyway.
They gonna have to put Quavo and your name on one side, you on one side. They gonna have to be messing.
Them 30 bands gonna make you buy 70 to 100.
I'm not doing no 30,000.
Yeah,
I go pay for a major feature for 30,000.
Yeah,
or go pay to get it put on radio.
Yeah,
I spend $15,000 and get Hot 107, not V103, because V103 gonna take the whole 30,000. I will get Hot 107.9, Streets 945, Columbus radio station, Macon radio station. I already got that also, so it's like it's simultaneously.
You can do too much with to give to one person.
Oh, and I go get the other market. What's the next city over in Columbus, Phoenix City, Alabama. Go get Birmingham, Mobile, LaGrange, Meridian, Mississippi, Jackson, Mississippi.
Yeah.
Those are the people in Arkansas. I can do 15,000. I can get all those markets.
Oh, they looking at you. My people, my daddy from Alabama. My people from Alabama, LaGrange. They looking at you.
Yeah, so
Columbus.
yeah, I was on the radio in Columbus, Mississippi. So I'll take that money and spread it like that versus giving it
to one person. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because it'll be a good look, but I can take 15,000 and get on and go do my groundwork with flyers, posters, and these shows, promo, and still get all the same outcome. It's gonna be a little hard. But I just say 15,000.
You pay that 30 bands, that shit gonna be on Shade Room, and they post so many posts per day. It's like you go to their page, you can't even find what you was just looking for.
What if I pay Shade Room 30,000? They send me a cease and desist.
Damn.
Yeah.
Yeah. You don't believe, ain't no refund.
But we already knew my first manager. We already knew. He said, Tony, their record started bubbling. They coming for you. He said, so what we need to do, you need to be creating some more good records. So when they do tell you, hey, it's over with. You can't post this, whatever. You can't do this with the record. You got other records. You got some more here. That's what I did. So after Scrub, I started getting booked for Wait One Motherfucking Minute, and put a name on it. So I was already getting booked for three, three, 4 songs set.
Right.
So if Scrub don't go,
shit, you already locked down.
I'm still gonna buck the system. Now I just gonna have DJ gonna play it regardless. I can't stop playing it. But I'm not gonna perform. I might add, lady on stage.
I do want to say something though to the people that listening. I mean, make sure y'all be smart with y'all money. Y'all hear what he's saying. You can have a band, but don't just give it away. You know, invest in yourself, but be smart with it. You know,
it gotta make sense.
It gotta make sense.
And a lot of that open mic shit is cool, but I gotta pay you $50, $100 to perform. You say XYZ gonna be in the building, and I was a fool once. I was a fool a lot of times.
Yeah.
But those people come in there and show their face for 30 minutes, and they leave. And then
they not stunned by who in here
performing. Get no pictures.
They don't care about.
Here you go. You got an open mic. I'm supposed to be number 5. Just because I'm from Athens, you don't know me. These niggas come in 30 deep and you cool with they manager. They jump right to number 5.
Exactly.
So guess what? Y'all niggas I'm really running laps around y'all niggas in Atlanta because I got Athens, Monroe, Wanda, Elberton, Greene County, Washington, Wilkes. So they go look at my Instagram, they be like, damn, bro, you working. And I'm getting reactions. So really, I'm already running circles around y'all. I'm just coming inside 285 to compete with y'all niggas.
Exactly.
Y'all niggas ain't got these many shows on y'all Instagram. You know what I'm saying?
And you going up there beating them.
Yeah.
Yeah, we do. Hey, we go from the country to the city and beat everybody, man.
Hey, right now, Tony, I want you to tell us what you got coming up next. Like, what can we expect from you?
Well, go get the album.
What's the name?
It's called A Parade. It's on iTunes, Spotify, TikTok, Instagram, Facebook.
All streaming platforms.
Everything they got music.
Yeah.
I'm about to put a billboard in Athens.
Nice.
Billboard coming to Athens.
That's my platform.
Yeah, I'm just using CD cover, and I already talked to the company for like 8 weeks. It's like I think like $1,500.
Yeah.
Y'all watch out for the billboard.
Yeah, 8 weeks.
Watch out for the billboard in Athens.
We better got it. Billboards.
I got one of my favorite songs off the album. I'm shooting a video for that. About to start like a little 1-week tour with just going to different popping spots in Atlanta, including strip clubs for a whole week.
Okay.
Try to get more radio connections. About to get it added to, I forget what radio station in Macon.
Yeah.
It's about to get added. Scrub about to get added in Macon.
Nice.
I'm about to put my song on blogs with Quavo's song beside it. Like who did it best? Like I already did Dirty Glove Bastard off the porch interview, so I'm gonna get him to repost that.
Yeah. Nice.
So between that and just trying to find, and still, of course, still promote parties and host parties.
Yeah.
Just trying to find other ways to create revenue.
Yeah.
Because I feel like these next couple weeks I'm about to spend some money just because I felt I was being lazy and just me hearing the other record.
Mm-hmm.
Like nigga, you need to get on your shit, you bullshit. But I got so focused and
You gave some motivation.
I want to say, man, just me just being in my own zone, not even being out here. The past year, I've heard your name so much that, you know, whether it's your music or when it comes to the club scene. So I know you're doing something right.
Right,
you know what I'm saying? I know you're doing something right.
And I be hard on myself too, so I be like, maybe I'm doing better than what I think I'm doing.
Oh, yeah,
you know?
for sure.
But I kind of like being hard on myself. That makes me go hard as well. I don't really think like, oh, I'm right. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Don't let up on yourself.
Yeah, man. Again, man, I want to thank you for coming, having this sit down with us. I feel like we done got some good exclusive jewels from Tony B. That
exclusive.
Yeah, you
and some real jewels.
You're not getting this shit every day.
Man, we
don't get this every day, man. We appreciate it. We know what you got going on. We know the album is out. We're gonna be on the lookout.
It's called The Parade. I'm sorry.
The Parade. Yeah. The Parade. Tony B is out right now, all streaming platforms. We're gonna be on the lookout for anything that you got coming up in the future, whether it's the near future, in the distant future, all that, man. And again, congratulations on all the success that you had thus far. You know, coming from the area where we come from, like we don't see too many people that actually make it be able to make it over that hump and get some recognition.
Guess what happened? The ones that do make it, they got too many yes men around them and they lose everything.
Yeah.
Think about everybody we know, whether it's pro sports or music. Like it's so much talent we got, but they get excited with what's now. Like, you know, they not worried about.
They hold you down instead of holding you up.
Exactly.
Like that's why, like, if I'm me and my cameraman on the road and everybody I hang with doing better than me.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Or equivalent. So therefore I'm not, you know, I'm not about to be lacking. You when I go to these places with these people, I'm not about to like
they're gonna motivate you to
it's that you got a group of niggas, you don't know who got all the money, you don't know who the manager, you don't know who the artist, you don't know who rich, you don't know who broke. That's the type of atmosphere and people I want to be around.
Right.
And then not knowing at the same time that shit motivating. Like where I'm at today, last year this time, I couldn't see this. Last year this time, it was Michael Kors' watch, and it still wasn't my watch. You know what I'm saying? So
hey, that's what's up. Like that's how to come up, and especially during the time what we living through right now, that's a blessing. That's a blessing, and like I said, that let you know you're doing something right. You got to keep going with it, and at some point, you know, we're gonna be looking at these award shows and. Listen to the radio. It's gonna be Tony B, somebody that we know from around the way. Yeah, you put in that work, man. So it's only right that eventually that shit gonna all come together.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, gonna come together.
Man,
let's keep up the good work, man. Once again, man, Tony B, man. Major. Tony B for checking in, man. Major Talk TV. For everything it went. Major.
I return energy. Shout out to radio interview.
For real?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah,
that's
what's live. On your live. Appreciate Tony for checking in, man. Yeah.
I told you I was coming. What movie left?
I don't know.
This is about the longest show we done had, ain't it?
Boy, the longest, boy.
Yeah.
Party tonight, y'all.
Tell a friend, man. Y'all tune in, man.
Major Talk TV is back live, man.
We got Rich Poe in the building, man.
BMF in the building, man. Y'all already know what's going on. How many of y'all tapping into that BMF show on Stars, man? Y'all been watching? You been watching?
Yes, I have.
Oh, yeah, hell yeah. You know I'm tuned in.
Bro, I have.
I've been locked into BMF. You know how when we was young, our parents used to watch some stories, some soap operas. This is my story. BMF, they're like my story.
Exactly.
So let me ask you right here. Do you think 50 should have dropped BMF first, or okay? I know some people who didn't watch Power, they really don't know. They lost. You know what I'm saying? So,
well, see, I look at Power as a fictional world. Like it's a dope show. I love it, but it's like it's fantasy. The BMF show, even though it might not be tale for tale exactly how what's going on, it's an account of some real life
some real
shit.
shit.
You know what I'm saying?
And
Like,
you know what though?
Exclusive.
I think that nigga 50, excuse my language, the guy 50, I think all of it real.
I only say
think,
the
I
reason
think
I
all
say
of
that.
it inspired by something.
Yeah.
The reason I say it might not be exactly how it happened, just in the beginning of the show, they say is loosely based on actual events and shit like that. So I'm just giving them a little leeway. But I mean, it's real life shit.
Yeah.
So Power, like I said, Power, that's one of them things. It's a dope show. I love it. But at the same time, it's like reading Harry Potter. Watching Harry Potter is like, it's not real, but the BMF shit, like, I connect to it because it's like, this
real
shit that I'm saying,
real
like,
life shit.
These real characters, that they got real lives, real family, and you know what I'm saying? It's so authentic to the point where it's like, you don't really get too many shows to where the shit that these shows talk about things that you can remember. You can remember what happened. Somewhat, you know what I'm saying? Like a lot of times we see these shows and movies, they talk about shit that took place so long ago.
Right.
We might have read about it, but like with the BMF shit, like even though I'm a little young in it, I remember some of the times, like, you know, just hearing about the shit that when they were taking over the city.
Yeah.
I remember that.
But
you
it
know what I'm saying?
came to a lot
And you know
of
what my favorite part was when it first come on? And I look at YouTube so much. But the commercial come on, she said, "What you crying for, Kanan?" Oh, that'll be me. With my son.
Hey.
Oh, you finna go back outside, bro.
Hey.
You going back out
And
there.
see,
I done pulled up before with my son. Like, hey, no problem. I don't got no problem with you. I just feel like, hey, just let them fight.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because I don't want to fight in that school and stuff. But mine is instructed to go.
Hey, man. It's one of those things, like, coming up how a lot of us came up. You know, you tell your kid, don't get into it at school, but if you get into it, motherfucker, you better go in.
For real.
You better
like,
pick something and knock their
but see,
ass
come
out.
on, you say, did anybody put their hands on you? See, even now, like, to me, I understand. I was that kid that you know, we went to school, get smack somebody for what they said.
Yeah.
But like with my son, he's similar. That I try to tell him to, you know, problem solve first. But at the same time, it kind of like, you know, his pride as a boy and his pride as a man. I'm a woman. I can't measure none of that.
Yeah.
How it make you feel? Like what they said to you, what they did to you. I don't care if it was a teacher, you call them, get on her. If it was a student, like, hey man, you got to handle your own problem. I can't go out there with you. I can't fight kids.
Yeah.
You know,
and you know, a lot of people might tell you that you being hard on them or you being too tough on them, but when he gets older and he gets out here into the world, he gonna look back at all like how tough you are, and he gonna thank you for being so stern.
You know what though? If a person think I'm hard on my child, I look at their kids, and I ain't judging nobody. But if you think I'm hard on mine, then I'm gonna look at yours. Yeah. And you know, don't be mad at what I say now when I look at yours. Now, because you can't judge me for raising my son to be strong. Exactly. You know what I'm saying? Raising my son to know, like, your mom ain't gonna be here where you go, your dad ain't neither. What you gonna do when you by yourself?
Exactly.
You know, how you gonna handle it? Because you gotta go to school. I can't get on the bus and go with you. You gotta go to class. You gotta go to after school program. Like, it's places you got to go. And your mama ain't going for that. Hey, if you don't go, it's gonna be because you don't want to go, not because of a person. Yeah. We might scare the animals and stuff, but not people. Not people.
So y'all see a dog, you don't be scared of them dogs, do you?
Oh, I don't. If they ain't mine, yeah.
And you know, some people they see a dog. I don't care if it's a puppy. They don't fuck with dogs.
See, if it ain't like you said, if it ain't mine, I don't fuck with them.
Yeah, and I be nice. I be like, look, get your dog, cause like my leg is short, right, and it'll just.
And then them little dogs, them motherfuckers fight your ass on the ankle.
And they so mean. It's like the smaller dogs are the meanest ones.
Like my little dog.
I be seeing your little dog.
I would kindly kick a little dog like a soccer ball. Like, yeah, you gotta get this little motherfucker for real. Hey man, I don't want to waste no more time. We're gonna bring our next guest up, man. We got Rich Poe in the building.
Shout out to Rich Poe, man. Check it in, man. Major. Yeah, what's happening? What's happening? What's happening?
Make talk. What's going on?
Shit, cool. Long time no see.
Hey man,
long time.
What we listening to right now? What we listening to?
Oh damn. I mean, single.
That's you?
Yeah, that down. Yeah, that Rich Poe down. He sent the track before, before we went live and everything.
You know when it's on, it's
Because he got so much going on. I don't even know where to touch on first. Like I just want to play the song. Let it get a little feel of it. He got so much going on.
Damn.
Hey man, get your people telling them to tap into this live. They gonna want to hear what he got to say, man.
Yeah, definitely tap in. Major Talk TV.
That's right. Well, everything is what?
Major.
Rich Poe checking in, man. Major Talk TV right here in the Monkey Town, man.
Monroe was good.
Tell a friend to tag a friend.
Georgia was good.
What's happening?
Make sure y'all vote. Athens GA, the Social Circle, Georgia State.
That's right.
I'm gonna keep saying it.
That's right.
Keep saying it. I might be
Early
making
vote has started. Early vote has started, man.
So, man, I want to say right off back, just hearing your name, Rich Poe. When I hear that name, that's kind of like your name is almost like a contradiction. You know what I'm saying? Because when I hear Rich Poe, I'm thinking about some rich shit. I'm thinking about some Poe shit. And see, I say Poe shit because I'm from the country.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So to me, that's just a contradiction in itself, and that makes me just want to know what you got going on. So the first, man, I want you to let everybody know how you got your name. Tell them what you got going on. You got so many accomplishments. I'm just gonna let you just take off with it.
All right,
Take on.
Rich Poe. I got my name, coming up in the streets. You know what I mean? My name Richard. You know what I mean? As coming up is, Rich Porter. They shortened it as it got older.
Rich.
Okay. Now you got the best of both worlds.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. I'm an artist. I'm an actor. Got my own marketing company. I'm a booking agent and do nonprofit. Ain't too much I don't do.
Working.
So how the hell you stay grounded wearing so many different hats? How you stay focused?
Stay around good people.
Yeah.
I got a strong team. You feel me? So they keep me grounded, and I'm a workaholic. So I put it in.
Okay. Nice. So how long have you been at it? Like what was your first venture into the entertainment world, and how long has it been?
The entertainment world, I first came in it before I started rapping. I was DJing at 11 years old. I had my own radio slot. I had my own radio slot on WRSU Rucker Station.
Damn.
Yeah, me and two of my friends. I did that. Times was hard. I ain't having nobody for equipment and all that. So, I started rapping, and I was nice at it. So I kept it going, and that right there, I found other things I was good at as far as like marketing, promotion. I went to school for that. Came home, started my business, and started networking, and hard work, and staying loyal, and keeping good relationships.
Hold on, say that one more time.
Staying loyal.
Yeah. Stay loyal. That's how you gonna stay up.
Man, loyalty is so important. Because, man, sometimes the money might not always be there, but loyalty is one of those currencies that kind of supersedes money.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Loyalty is very important.
Exactly.
Yeah.
It'll definitely get you far.
Yeah. So, you got your BMF shirt on. So right now, I want to know what's your connection to BMF, and how did that come about?
God.
That's the answer. God.
My team. Shout out to y'all. Feel me?
Shouts out to AR, man.
Give me opportunity. Being though I work, marketing and promotion, the opportunity to help with the label.
Right.
And, booking and doing what I do. As far as me offering my services, and we made it work.
Nice.
So I do the official booking for him. Y'all definitely want to be a BMF City. Y'all want the greatest show in the world.
Let me make sure we on the same page. So, as it pertains to BMF, if we want to see BMF anywhere, it gotta go through you.
BMF Empire.
BMF. Okay. Nice. Having that type of position, was it hard for you to step into it, or by the time you got it, were you prepared for it? Like, what was it like stepping into that role?
I'm saying it's just another day at the office.
Yeah.
When you doing this on a regular, it's just another, okay, we got this to do now. It don't matter how big or how small it is. It's still a job to get done. It don't matter what name attached to it. It could be it could be BMF or it could be 1, 2, 3. Yeah. Either way, we gonna promote it. We gotta put it out there.
Exactly. You gotta put the work in.
Absolutely.
So you grind. You grind first. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
The money come when you know.
Yeah.
So, have you ever found yourself getting starstruck? You know, in the beginnings when you first started getting around people that might have been in the industry or people that you might have looked up to for things that they've done already?
Nah, because I always felt like I was one of them.
Yeah.
Hey.
Nice.
Nigga better stuff.
So how do you deal with, you know, you knowing in your mind that you leveled up, that you love as far as work is concerned, like that you leveled up with just right here with the next man. How do you get past people that's in the industry that might look down on you because you might not be as accomplished or you might not have been doing it as long as them?
I don't think about it. I keep working. You know what I'm saying? And those who don't want to holler again, I work so hard, I'm gonna make them spin the block and come see me.
Exactly.
And then what's gonna happen when they come back around?
What happened?
What's gonna happen? Would you still work with them or would you charge them quadruple?
I'm saying it depends on the circumstances.
Yeah.
It depends on the individual and circumstances. Everybody's different.
I mean, I'm just saying it ain't different if they don't see, okay.
It depends on how they went about it.
Yeah, that's what I'm about to say. Yeah. It depends on the situation. Cause I mean, if they see you working, you grinding, and maybe you don't look like you being productive, and they say, well, nah, I ain't gonna mess with him. Okay. Or if they see you and they say, man, I just ain't got the time. I can understand that, but you know, you got some people that won't believe until you make them, and then they'll come around like they've been there the whole time, you know, and stand beside the people that been there the whole time. And it's like, nah, hold on.
Exactly.
Let's divide this, you know. I mean, it's just a difference, I think, you know, but I just want to know what you think.
That's a big difference. You know, everybody can't go with you.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So you got to separate those who are working for you or working with you and those are just with you for, matter of fact, question everybody's purposes around you.
Yes.
Yeah, exactly.
Yes.
Question every person around you. You know what you bring to the table.
Exactly.
And ask yourself, why is he there?
Right.
Why is she here?
Right.
You know what I mean? Once you start figuring that out, then you know who to, you know what I mean, to step a social distance from.
Right.
You'll see what bring it to the table. You know what I'm saying?
You'll see.
So, I want to know, like, how much juice do you have? Like, if you out and about, you see someone, whether it's an artist or somebody that could be a cameraman, a DJ, or a producer. Like, how much juice do you have to be able to bring them into the fold to what BMF Empire has going on?
I'm saying I could bring it to the table. I could definitely run it past the team, but me as far as stamping it and green lighting it, that's out of my jurisdiction. Yeah. That's out of my pay grade. Yeah. But I can put in a word, and I can definitely put you in front of the people who make the decisions.
He can get him an appointment. He gets you an appointment.
Yeah.
You know, maybe.
I mean, and shit, that's all.
Shit,
you know,
that's all
that's
nigga
all.
need.
That's
all nigga need.
The chance to just be in front of the people that can make some shit happen. Yeah. So that's a very, very important part of the whole puzzle. Like, you got to be able to be in front of the people that can make the shit happen. So the person that can put you in front of them, that's to somebody at the bottom, that's just as important as the one that can get you there. You know
exactly.
What I'm saying?
It's all, like I said, it's all about who you know.
Yeah, like how does it, like, do you ever kind of like start, I know you feel like you the man, but like, do you ever like kind of feel like I'm that nigga, like I can pull these strings, I can put you right here, you know what I'm saying, like I'm that guy. Like, you ever had those moments where you just kind of, like, I ain't gonna just say pat yourself on the back, but you kind of like put yourself on that pedestal.
Like you just have an ego. That's what you're saying, an ego. Yeah. You had those moments.
I'm saying my confident moments.
Yeah. a little past confidence, like, because confidence, I feel like if you, whatever you're doing, if you feel like what you're doing, if you believe in what you're doing, you should be confident in it. But I'm saying, like, this past confidence, it's like, I know I'm that guy. I know I I can help you out, even though you might not know. I can change your situation a little bit.
I feel like this: when you get to a certain point and you get to a certain level, you stop having miscellaneous conversations. You know what I'm saying? You stop having so much access to you. You know what I'm saying? Everybody can't get to you. Everybody's conversation ain't the same. You can't talk to everybody about things that you're doing right now because they can't relate to what you're talking about.
Exactly.
So therefore, they don't need to be around you or your circle.
Right.
So that's how I deal with it.
But they say business is between those that do it.
Exactly.
You know.
And that's all I like to talk is business.
Yeah.
Hey, you ain't talking business. I ain't like being around.
Let me get a shout out to Big Dave, free Big Dave. You know what I'm saying? Free Big Meech. You know what I mean? Free shout out to the whole fam. You know what I mean?
So,
AR, you know.
Shout out to AR, man. Hold on, man. Hey, this man brought somebody I didn't know, man. It's a small world like that, man.
It is, man.
It's a small world. Shout out to AR, man. And Strawberry, shout out to Strawberry. We miss you, so.
Hey, what he said? I came with a gift for the whole time.
You brought a real nigga, man. That nigga AR been working for a long time, too, man, in the game. Shout out to AR, man. Keep that shit up, my dog.
So, man, I want to know, with you being, like, having your beginnings as an artist, how was it, like, how you deal with, you know, the position that you're in now, able to, you know, working as an A&R and able to bring talent to the table. How do you deal with doing that, having that role, but also in your heart being an artist, like being a creator?
First of all, I got a good heart. You know what I'm saying? So always look out for other people before I look out for me. You know what I mean? And you gotta know your position. You gotta know where you at. You gotta know if you ready and when you ready, and then you pull the trigger. You know what I'm saying? It's like a jump shot. You plant your feet, you know what I'm saying? You square up, you jump, you flip your wrist, you do all that. It's the same thing.
Man, you know, I can kind of relate to that. I do music, but I do work behind the camera. And there's been situations where I'm a part of a team where we might be, let me just throw an artist, like, okay, when Cash Dog first came to Georgia, we was doing a lot of work for Cash. We was running with Cash Dog. You know, I'm behind the scenes. I'm her cameraman for a short period of time. So, when I'm in that capacity, my music don't even matter. I'm not an artist right now. You know what I'm saying? I'm a cameraman. So I had to understand and accept in my mind, like, this not about you. It's not about your music. You here working. You getting paid. They don't care about what you got going on. If the opportunity opens up, you know, you maybe you can slide it in there. But right now you're in a professional capacity. You cameraman. And for me, it was a little hard because I used to feel like, damn, I'm around these people, like, I can't even say nothing. You know what I'm saying? And it took a minute for me to just get to the point where I can accept it and be like, okay, cool, like, I'm working right now. This is what it is.
Like, it ain't about you at that moment. You are there to service somebody else. Like, you know. I know that it seems hard, kind of, but
when you got your own company, I mean, when you doing marketing, it ain't just, oh, you want to be a rapper. You know what I'm saying? It's different. It's like, okay, now this is my business too, so I'm eating up. So right now I got this hat on. You know what I mean? And put it like this, when you coming up, it's best to network, put other people out. Do showcases, do that. You know why? Because by you going there, you're only going to get but so far by you going yourself if you ain't got that bag or that machine behind you. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So until you get that, you're supposed to be building your network up, getting your bag up, getting your connects up. So when you do get ready to pull that trigger, you make sure that shit is all in there.
Hell yeah, for real.
Yeah. So, have you noticed, or well, not noticed, but have you had any situations like along the way where you might have kind of vouched for somebody or brought somebody to the table and they didn't deliver in the way that you thought they would?
So
how you deal with those situations?
You learn from them. You learn from them. You know what I'm saying? You don't make the same mistake twice. And when you bring them to the table this time, you know what I'm saying? Even if you do, you know what I mean? You make sure instead of a pat down, you give them a cavity check. You know what I'm saying? You make sure it's intense.
What?
You know what I'm saying?
I know that is. Look. Why the call? Oh, you thought I didn't know? Man,
that's crazy. So, you have any moments the moments you were a part of that was so surreal that, like, when you think about it, you can't believe you was a part of that situation?
Yeah.
Can you tell us about a few?
I'll tell you about one.
All right.
When I met BMF.
Okay.
In 2005.
Oh, wow, shit.
Yeah. When they were, yeah. You know what I'm saying? When you in the club and, you know, about 80 people walked in, everybody looking like a rapper. You don't know who the rapper is. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You gotta,
everybody got train and everything.
You gotta listen. You got a Ferrari outside. We in what's that club down there in Atlanta? Not Miami. On Buford Highway. Yeah, we there. Jeezy, Ferrari out front. You walk outside from this far as you can see. From this far as you can see. Buford Highway got 2 lanes. That whole first lane was nothing but black on black, everything with hazard lights on.
Dang.
From far as this way to far as this way.
I can't even imagine.
Exactly. So now as you get older and you see people trying to be king and do this and do that, you would never see that again unless you was there. You know what I'm saying? For real. So unless you was there and actually see that, you know what I'm saying?
So, hey, what part that was that? When they came in the helicopter, throwing that money out the helicopter. It was one year, I think it was Mosley Park one year. They put up in the helicopter, throwing money at it.
I'm not
I was kind of like, still, I'm on the city, so I don't know.
You were that young.
In 05, I might have been 15.
We were like 11, like 16, 17.
Yeah, 16.
Oh, y'all was in the city.
I'm 32 and 33.
I mean, I just remember, like, because I was so tapped into music. I've been trying to be a rapper for so long. I was just so tapped into all these, like, all the little shit going on. So even in high school, like, I was just knowing about these different things. So BMF, that was always a fixture, like, since from you know, the time I wanted to rap. And so I just want to know, like, so when you first introduced to BMF, was it in the capacity of, like, you about to be working with them, or was it just somebody in the club that's brushing shoulders with them? Like, how they go down?
You talking about now or then?
Then, back then.
Actually, it's a funny story. I met them at the Sierra video shoot.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And the guy I was with, I ain't gonna put him out there because he an actor. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. But he was like, yo, I think Jody Breeze and them have, you know what I mean, needed a rap or something. I'm like, yo, yeah, I'm about to be like, yo, don't go over it, yo. It was dangerous, yo. He was saying all this, everything he could think of not to get me to go over there.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, and I'm sitting here like, man, long story short, me and him wound up, know what I mean, falling out, whatever. I wound up linking back up with them again. Know what I mean? Was Smoke the A&R that I was about to sign to them. Mm-hmm. Know what I mean? But I had a situation, then they had a situation, know what I mean? Then that was that. So I say for now, it's 2021 for me coming back, you know what I'm saying? And having a chance to be a part of something I'm already familiar with is a blessing.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man, that's nice. Like when it's meant to be
major.
It don't really matter how much time in between. Like when that shit meant to be, it's gonna come back around. That shit gonna come back around full circle every time.
Word.
So do you have any regrets?
No.
Like no regrets at all. Like nothing you thought twice about. Not necessarily dealing with BMF. I mean, like just choices on your road to where you at right now. Period. Like if you could tell some young guys, I always like to try to reach back for the youth because they looking, they listening, they watching. Like, if you can tell them not to do one thing, just one thing that can stick out. Because, you know, if you say too much to them, they going to forget everything you said. So, so one thing that you can tell them, like, look, don't do it. And you can't use jail.
Don't look for acceptance. And get comfortable with yourself.
Yeah.
And learn how to be yourself and not a leader. I mean, a follower and be a leader.
Right.
Okay.
You know what I mean? I think that's real important across the board, referring to jail, anything. You know what I'm saying? Because people do things for acceptance.
Right.
You know what I mean? They do things and they think, oh, he gonna like it. You know what I mean? Or she gonna like it. You know what I mean? Are they gonna do it for likes now? You know what I mean? The game done changed. You do it for likes now. You know what I'm saying? Or comments. So the game is different. So I figure like, Know yourself. I mean, don't be one of those people.
Right.
You know what I mean? That right there will get you far.
Okay.
Be a leader, not a follower.
Yeah.
Be
Why
a leader.
follow somebody's genre when you can create
And don't care
one?
about nobody else's opinions.
Yeah, for sure.
You know what I'm saying?
Sure. So, man, I got so many questions. I'm trying to just have everything lined up. So have you experienced a situation where you had to get tough with somebody? Well, not even just dealing with your BMF situation, but just since you just been dealing with entertainment, have you ever had a situation where you had to get tough with anybody?
I'm saying, not really. You know what I'm saying? Because it's a respect in somebody how you carry yourself, how you conduct your business.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And normally you can see signs like that before it happens. So if you still decide to, like how they say red flags, you know, you get red flags before it happens.
Yeah,
But if you still decide to deal with that person and indulge in it, then you deserve what comes with it.
Yeah. Cool. So as an A&R, are you an A&R that feel like you can take you see somebody that has a look, you can take them and make them what they need to be, or are you an A&R that feels like the person has to have some level of natural talent before you can even do anything with them?
All right, listen, artists. Listen good. First of all, I only can talk to artists about an EPK.
Right. So you got okay. And for people that might not know, an EPK is an electronic press kit that pretty much it's a digital form of articles you might have, interviews, pictures, some EPKs.
Your resume.
Yeah.
Resume to the game.
Digital resume. You put everything that you got going on, put it in one package that you can send off and have people check it out without having to go to this streaming service, going to YouTube, then going to your website. EPK put everything in one package. So
like not to cut you off, but your look, you know what I mean, plays a part. Your talent plays a part. Your work ethic plays a part. Your business ethic plays a part. And I would like to say your character plays a part, because I don't deal with drug dealers. I don't deal with anybody that's a liability.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because over here, if you're dealing with us, we're making investments. Not with just money, our time, resources, everything's an investment. You know what I'm saying? So before I get my team to do any of that, I got to make sure all you fit the criteria, everything.
Exactly. Hell yeah.
Gotta be worth it.
Because you can have everything, but be the biggest dope boy out here.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Next thing you know, we got a fair case. You don't caught a body, or you don't niggas try to rob you, try to defend yourself. Anything can happen because you still living that life. You got to pick and choose what you want to do.
Yeah.
And that money, that once that shit is in motion, you can't get that money back.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And we talk about it all the time, though, how these rappers, they famous. And it's like, you know, like Lucci, free Lucci. Stop like to say for you, boo.
He just put out the best album of his career.
And all his songs, all that whining that he do, I love it.
He just put out the best album of his career, and it's like, damn, like.
Learn from other people's mistakes.
Yeah.
If you win this game, learn. This shit is about experience and learn from other people's mistakes. That's what it's about. Absolutely. So I want to know right now, Rich Poe, what do you have on the horizon? Like, what can we expect from you in the near future? I got a single dropping beginning of December. I got a show on the 7th in New Jersey with Rod Digger.
Okay, nice.
Am I getting flew out for that show?
We won't talk after that.
Look, that's how you do. You put them on the spot. You ask everybody, then you say, don't embarrass me.
Check it out. That show you got Rod Digger, man, you need, man, I know you already know, but if you can, man, you need to try to get a little slide on that You're Not a Mean podcast with Rod Digger and Lord Jamar. That's a podcast. That shit going crazy. And I'm into podcasts, so you know what I'm saying, I'm tapped in. Podcast, all different regions, all different types of content. So I know Rod Digger got something going on with Lord Jamar. They got a podcast. It's doing numbers. They got a nice following on YouTube. So you got an opportunity to do a show with her, man. Try to set shit up.
I'm glad you said that. Get on it. Besides that, you know, the BMF Empire, the label, you know what I mean, coming strong. So definitely be on the lookout for that. Artists, you already know. You know what I mean? We're doing an artist search. You know what I mean? We come from city to city. So hit me. My Instagram, richpost732. RICHPO732. Not only that, look out for the Vegas Stars. They on their way. That's the new expansion team for the NBA. Know what I mean?
Yeah. What they call?
The Vegas Stars.
That was so.
Know what I mean? You'll hear an announcement soon.
It's gonna be like a whole new team.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
BMF is involved.
No,
Oh, this something. It's something that you involved.
Yeah,
with.
promote. You know, I mean.
Oh shit. Okay. It's many hats, man. Of many hats. Man of many hats.
Working.
Hey, man, listen. I'm promoting y'all now.
See, with
Hey, man.
you gotta be a workaholic. You with that dude there, but you with AR, but he a real worker.
Okay, so you got that. What else you got going on?
Got a lot of things coming on. We got a few, you know, I say like not acting, but things of that nature. Got a few shows coming up. Tour, you know, the Empire Tour, BMF Empire, we taking it on tour.
Yeah.
You know, things like that. Things of that nature.
Okay, that's what's up. That's what's up. I'm a all the independent artists I know that I feel like got some shit going on. I'm gonna send them hey, send this man a DM, man.
But y'all better be ready.
They looking for artists.
Yep.
Yeah.
Y'all better be ready though.
Yeah, I'm gonna tell them, watch the interview, know what you're looking for. Go ahead and send them that DM, man. You never know.
And I'm gonna tell you better be solid, cause if he at me, I'm keeping it all the way real. I'm gonna push you up. If you need, I'm gonna push you up, and if you not, I don't know them folks.
You got to. Hey man, this right here, this the longest episode of Major Talk TV we had, man. I'm gonna go ahead and wrap it up. We've been in here for a minute, man. We got Rich Poe in here right now.
You already Jersey in the building. Always Jersey, man.
We appreciate it for sure, man. For real.
And thank you for bringing my dog BA down here, man. I gotta keep saying this, man. Hey, my homegirl Strawberry used to brag on this, man. BA, AR.
Hey, he the fool with the names.
Oh, yeah, with the name, yo. I'm talking about VA.
You're gonna be cool all night.
I'm about to get into that.
Rich Poe! Shouts out to Rich Poe, man, my dog. Man.
Rich Poe down, man.
Play that song again, bro.
Hey, man, again, we appreciate you for sitting down with us. I know it's not going to be our last time talking, man.
Listen, definitely not.
And congratulations with everything you got going on. And just keep pushing, man.
Happy to be here, man. Happy to be here.
Yeah.
Here we go.
Turn up.
Rich Poe. Rich Poe 732 on Instagram. Rich Poe on Facebook. Rich Poe on YouTube. Go subscribe to the channel. BMF Empire, official BMF Empire, the Instagram page. Go follow that. Freeze Gambino. Follow him. The whole Hustle Camp. Ink Stain. Shout out to the whole Monroe. Jersey. Monkey Town. Rest in peace, G Code. Know what I mean? Rest in peace, Skinny. Know what I mean? And everybody else.
This Rich Poe, man. This Major Talk TV exclusive, man.
Hey, turn the song on, bro.
Hey.
God and praying I'm missing. The numbers is up, now all of a sudden these niggas is tough.
Thank everybody for tuning in, man.
When they put respect on your name, they know where you from. That's the name one. Won't nobody pump. Shoot up the block every day for a month. Word to the wise, tell them to get on that shit that we on.
Let's go.
They think they don't tweak it right now? Well, my nigga come